CareFinder is a real estate company that focuses on property development within the Gambia. We pride ourselves with providing not just quality and durable houses, but also state-of-the-art designs tailored to our clients' tastes and expectations. Our unique experience and expertise is second to none in the industry. We are currently building and selling 3-bedroom bungalows at Sukuta Traffic Lights and Jabang. We're also building and selling 3-bedroom story buildings at Sukuta Paradise. Other sites are also in the pipeline. With CareFinder, payment options are available. With just 40% deposit, you can get your house started. For more information, contact us on 329-5188, 727-0049, 709-8418. You can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram at CareFinder. With CareFinder, you are assured of a secure investment.
Are you tired of your outdated mobile phone? Are you in search of the latest and most advanced mobile devices available? Look no further. Welcome to Smart GSM Technology, your ultimate destination for all your mobile phone needs. At Smart GSM Technology, we take pride in offering the widest array of cutting-edge mobile phones on the market today. Whether you are an Android enthusiast or an Apple aficionado, we have the perfect device for you. Our dedicated team of experts is here to assist you in finding the ideal device that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you are seeking a sleek and powerful flagship phone from leading brands like Samsung, Apple, Huawei, the latest Tecno and Itel phones, or something simpler like original Android and iPhone chargers, power banks, flat screen TVs ranging from 32 to 55 inches, and various electronics materials, we have got you covered. Looking for a budget-friendly option without sacrificing quality? We offer a wide range of affordable smartphones that still deliver outstanding performance. Are you one of those who crave innovation? Our selection includes the latest foldable phones with their futuristic designs and versatile capabilities. But it's not just about mobile phones themselves. At Smart GSM Technology, we understand the importance of accessories in enhancing your mobile experience. From stylish cases and screen protectors to wireless chargers and Bluetooth headphones, we have everything for you under one roof. And let's not forget about our exceptional customer service. Our friendly staff is always ready to assist you with any question or technical issues you may encounter. With Smart GSM Technology, you can own your dream mobile phone without breaking the bank. So why wait? Visit Smart GSM Technology today and unlock a world of possibilities with our incredible range of mobile phones. We also offer mobile phone repairs. You can find us at our main branch at Tabokoro Nice Building, as well as locations in Talending, opposite Fabakari Tombonjara's compound, Latrikunda at the Bamboo Garage, and Base beside the EcoBank. For more information, feel free to contact us at 7466-360 or 75-333-68. Smart GSM Technology, where your mobile experience begins. assalamu alaikum bari on ngali konton kare bismillah mo be kerfatu jibe ka yinte benna alla di grand bantaba mutanale ne koteke min kanare arjuma ligne wato sita do ba fulale ko ala barka bake alkanyim programme noma nyamen ko so mutanale ne koteke nyinen programme foloti salo nyin kola ba fula mo be ko thank you so much mod mi halan ko wolle ben no wakanno ani milbe tenden kan no hanisa en programme o to milbe gambe bantala milbe gambe jam bafala thank you so much pour kanyin programme noma ngana sponsor tendo ke je bake kanyin programme o fasa ka sembentu andi ke brodon nyim programme ko to andong be bo follow da men wolem smart GSM technology timi alon ko flenting tabo koto nice building altaje don ali alon ne ram waylol da jindi bakele sign mo molafta mo wayl kendo sanna don smart GSM technology isitano ila tabo koto nice building je don ibim wayl kendo sotola je kabo itel techno samsung baby jele anin tablet wolu dindin tablet wolu bijele mi alon ko ni la jaketo tata nyola original charger fanam bijele television wolu bijele kata ko frigo la ni radio be mi alon ko smart GSM technology ba wafi kan tabo koto nice building alisitano fanan kalending opposite fabaka to bon jara la kordato ye kundado fanan soto jele e ka fenkili molle wafi woto fanan alisitano bambo garaso to mimbe lati kunda ye kundado soto jele basi be eco bank nyinde balaje donc so mba fala mobe ko sita mobile kendo smart GSM technology care finder eto korda wafole ke gambia banko kanjang ye korda soto gambia karo bella dulaw mi alon ko ye mirala don ye korda soto jilandi ka wafi dala mi alon ko asoni ata bakele kordal soto le mi alon ko kordal lorim bandingol dem mi alon ko fana be wafi kan ila ker series mi alon ko ba wafi kan science and den burfoot paretale mo be sita lila nombata screen o bala mi alon ko abe barekanje pour alsi la kordal sanno natara kene kenso fana bi bulu ni lafta lola don isi frano care finder be ka loro fanan kale mol soto le mi alon ko londi lukarngol soto le loro la karola na LG fanan tendu ke je bake anin suñu ker ka foy ko ala barka bake kanyum programme o fasa ka sembentu yandi ke blodon nyum programme ko to itol fanan e ka original electronic baga solle wafi gambia banko kanjan kabo alla tabir lan jorangol mi alon ko isa use no le foy passer ala watara mon problème soro isa soto no LG wala suñu ker television wala be bulle mi alon ko jaman laban television wollem alsa sotono ila dulalto ye dulal soro gambia karo bella gambia no yalon ne bari merito no malale bafla mo be sit futa LG wala suñu ker pour kela bagasol sang mutana le ne ko kane argument dola nyimbe kala very special arjumolti bayring mbota salole kono be kacala ku jaman le mi alon ka be dinding gambia kuola mi alon ko be dendin na bankola kuola bari na panel sol bi jande mi alon ko nibe kacala bi nyin programme modo nene man futa folo bari be silo kan sambi be futa la nyaato do mandin don alba jela programme on nyin tole bari min talibo bi jande talibo motana ne kabring aborta last week manna adara do state house le kan fa adara sagitala Jaman state house saji sort bio fanan ngamira ma sort nene man nene watalo but I know ko
no namelo kudo bua state house ka alo talbo en fel ko sina apujan yawsan akonyoko so anita montanta bidar raje amina ni saji kilina ngana saji la akonyoko ikodo ko atulu fitno
ako ko ale fitno
akonyoko do akonyana ko do yele bale ko do ko ayala atulu fitno la to ado saji tala
ba foto ada alo fitno la
ado amo tel ko fitno ni ko ba to ko be anyane do ko la anu gamin ko dal ko do ko la ba sai nunda na de agrita jak ala fo ko de ko ite sai ite da dro de da sti da usle na sajo kamala ngai ko di pro na sajo ko do na sajo je mbere je wala ko na ko ha ele sajo ko na ko do ya ko do ko ya ado no fitno la
ay ko ado ya fitno
ba ko le ring bang ato sin nyame kam dak ko ka fu ni mal
gouverneur tiaga so ni darje ni be borla
dama ko kedi
Ada ba abu kabari. Abu kabari.
abu ka bori ni bar boro ka talatole yalo ko modo bije min kamera be lori ka fole mbaram kanam bor ba boro akantar boro be sun ko
fitno be keri ibu ka kamera ku jibe elo
boro ma da so da fitno ni
no ole fitno sama ko di so wala na tara sa yalla men
yalo ngo do menna kendo be ma fula ko ako 3 years de na ko no retreat no surrender ko pima ko ma fele dro
no yalo dajila usimu algo video men ja ayo bo men je it's a completely different story
mura bro
no very good yalo
ya ka solo kuma
ya so mo bro
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. All right, so time ni mo la ñokon.
Assalamu alaikum badi mulo ngal be konton kere fatu kote ke salta kara kono alamang mabila jarto kan so simani jata kende ari harje pirum ka tenki mu sabatinde dunia banko mu be kan pole yalu kuolu ala si be fisa na kayra kuolu ala so jira mo bulol kono mbe duwala kere fatla ni Bantaba ko ala satinande si jirwa banko tonko nanu mu be asa be ben ndel men fanan yalon ko mbi kana jam kana watu bla ala kan kilaka kana ka kacha banko diwle be duwalam fanaye be duwani ni nal bul fanan wala sintel fanan na sufol asi tumbulo kon sa wantelo be duwala fo wala si ni manin kafarke modol bije fanan man tar jata kende al kono be duwalol fanan fo wala si jata kende ya sabatini abe jata kenda be men fanan bulu ala si atinande ya sibulu dolbe bunjawol kono ala man fisale ala ma sono yale ala sim be tankande bunjawo nyinda butum be suti bari fam kontona fature mba kontona bake buba salibo ni adiata bake de fam bari ni ndokolu briyanje be maman kanje spring sutol kuntuna ka fayen kandan do
salibo ni
sa ni lanto je dur le sa fa dunya bo nyala ali nga diandi dron ni nga diandi
akana ku ya
dia do wala nandi nte lan saro ni salfana te mala kanan ke opposition man sa kunda kono dron da diar dron bu ba jibe rek ndel ko jibe rek
da nyatal
yalo dibiti ofi krefa ko ngaba dia so da baka yudi pin ko le ni sanje
atele indi la
wallahi
ando NPP kololo
adu MPP kololo ngaterle abe najirano belo raba salna ngala den ko saba ngay ko kale ko do men be sunya biral man sa kunda kono wala bal bulo kono ali shay salim franta dinna wallahi ako den ka tiwa ko nyala to mo yalla ne mun gol bi je dafa na modat nte nyineta
so ifay
napati
NPP kola
na NPP kola da to frade ni ngato
yalla ben tuwi kan yalla ben tuwi kan ko dole ko no sunya kan mo dole ka dole sam bulo wuli namo bese bulo wuli ko kam mo sakunda ko non
bulo wuli do ina mo do wuli do ma
no
ani ko men fele ci bulo wuli do
yalla mo ko will understand aje gambe ko al banko di UDP ndolo même ben bulu fon la soto ko kayanda
al même bal bulo al adi mo la ka man bete ya atimu na te ko te
ya mo juma
sai ni kon ye ko ni jiyo ni bete le ni dinda ngasal ite fon na te ko ni jiyo man bete ya ni jido na te na san
ni jiyo ni jiyo afele sansa ndembe tembo men ko asemino ko afele ami na jiyo ni la yedo mon ni minje ya rap ya ka do ni minje o duma abedar ko ni basa ka
amam bete
ani ye
amam bete
na bidar mu dina yami ka be ami e mo fa amam bete ya e mo fa ba jiyo ni na kumda abgo min no
sa yalo
di ko ko
na ko jere dro
no ka di ko mo ko min so na wala folo
jero ko no jiyo ko kum
Gio na mi lori.
Dalo kono. Bar ni kono. Ate kumula.
Okay. All right.
So Buba, the beauty of everything. Wala Gambian ko nga ke bakele fakele. Tolerance na soto nyoy. Hadu kunu fombe tambe ka yuri fin ko ja ko nyimbe na lanka 2 million. Ake
Pour yo 2 million.
Ko aben nat la yuri fin ka 2 million. Ga ni ana de drombe wula. Ko sabal be wur kan MPP nyam. Fana be wula ke. Ni sabal bafla di yuda happy.
Investor.
Agora que não
US investor.
I'll subscribe free.
Someone the company too. Someone is the CEO of Gambia Youth Investment Company. The more use, the more money.
Buy any money.
The more money come. Now I go. I don't know why. Go side ni lafta nebula yino pour usually allow India to be happy guy go be sonnale na account le be amajara yaga signature mu barsana njay yaga signature musa suso aninte yendo ke fongol sawol ma pour
ata pour la bi
anyway ala barka baage ko men talbo ya ko nyame mo salola salbu dia da ba Kerbar Salbu, but anyway, Buba, Mujama Badan Kingdom Fatuka. About 5 or 3 million, 5 or 4 or more million commandi. Eco, Dolman Fair. Eco because Nasalbu Mam will invite. San go Namul invite.
Special film.
Go Yalo Ning, special calling some VIP the Malaka, go Talbo side, Naga VIP. One another guy because no level document level. Nala another, Naga VIP. No, Naga VIP. And people go side. If you don't understand it,
na fans of the movie VIP lady. So next time be invited.
No, say fans on you. Next year can be fans invited because fans only complain about the event was 100% successful. Go na mo do ya no akunya ko lata the food from going akunya mo ko ya download you from go baking yana. No, people really enjoy it.
It was a nice
one. So especially the council be complain we take time to come on blood and go no go kana wor ya na be samaje talo ma ko na council But anyway, it was a very special, it was a very nice one. Before Tentula, Alma Alea Joe, making us for taking us to such an environment. Like Nindo Kokera, Dogo Cola, at least Yamul Samba, it's very expensive.
Casa Africa,
dia yalo ndefu fusaldele yalo ndel ngamira fuke ke wala dafa
yo ndefa na wala bira
no really speaking Casa Africa
no the place is expensive
yeah
but what in that
aceptale momo
inventare di marna je
se tagalo
chef du chef
but really speaking, the place is expensive.
Of course.
The place is really nice. So mbakala fatu ya baraka bage. Mbona na unje doron ko ngeti. Salibu baje ko ngeti.
Yo. Ni na tolo.
No. Bua. Besi no do na ye chulu.
Mbe fana ngaje kun tolo. Ngambulo dika ko no.
Ko yena salbo la albe salbo sotla. Ye ke ba salbo da. Bindu la. Man. So bua. Meje Rolex. Alon talbo kay ko. Jamu talbo tamon ke fulandi. Rolex. Among ajibe jam atamo bulo do listen understand Chinese made hey come on this is Rolex the people the circle boy we have in America ayi Rolex so sama nyana this is Rolex
America ni
kabring na yin ka ma nga ko nyum original watch
Rolex
Amason ka fanyi abata dame ko bila ka
It's from
explain.
the United States of
Ake batun dum fa.
Talibo, kanyum ba ke na ba ne bugo na ga ya bun ya ko lon ko jalon ko wax na ci bugo mi ma ko okay na YouTube ko sama buwa am Talibo
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye. So na guest panelist fanan sorole mi alon ko mba do la ni ne futale sambi fanan bala sira wala. But nga na guest panelist on Abdoulaye Bodian neti ate multi mi alon of course kana grand bantabale always sign mol Jamal bijele mi alon ko dalta nyada la lon di grand bantabanka na ti as guest panelist in program modo. Abdoulaye, welcome.
Memo be kontona bo thank you. Memo be kontona salola salta kaya salo diata. Alama ajamaena nga keno kayo kono tenkumo jata kende ya lodu ala banko nyadon kolbe ani malan kol mume medu ala ke fat fango yele alama yiru wala ay ke television me alon dunia be television le amen alama ale na salol muta ay na sacrifice muta gambe banko samba nyato nuru lal ntego nkotol everybody thank you so very much. It's a pleasure to always be on the platform.
Thank you so much. Talibo, but saying the president was Sergio Mansoro, saying I can Salibo.
No, Mr. President. Na mon jangale Salibo. Palan son ko de mo Salibo diala bari ni lol faranta. Oh, Mr. President, if only we want.
Yes, Salibo si vaya ne di falal.
Ni falanta nga nyo saba ko Salibo.
Nyo saba Salibo nte mo.
Ako Salibo nga 300 diala ko je ako ko do adale nga ko nga ni na do nga 1000 diala.
Okay, no, even employer maybe for around August September month. When at this time kodo mo so. Even staff sold level 1 month. So even employer no
basic so later bara dun dal.
No, ina mo one because ana wona. Na jibos gal la ko men tribu. So kala woni apun ko do ko.
Ko do na wala bara ko bidino bula.
Thank you so much. Nina, welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
You're just starting.
But no ma bi te balum fo India no lo ban fo Chinese lo ban fo. No mo bi fana bi telephone ko bayo mi telephone fo
no bayo la mo bi ay sirin siraw min akan dinde akan yalo ni siraw ka kandele
aje kan no
asira hosi
mo ma simi no mo si de black bi
akan dinde akan
je kan la bare yalo
anyun ka de mun da Salibo na fire ak one back so manjo of course ababi na Salibo
bare na
woman ke la problem oti
no
ndenga na Salibo sotole
jumabul
Talibo wulu
ide Salibo soda
ndina fo
Talibo mo fo nyejande
bara ayo fo kabra Salibo
nte minga soto nte la nga fuko nte nga Salibo soto
Talibo
video personal lo kun screen kuda fa kan na bam kalbe mo lakko veri la musol
okay la no was special
yalo ninga lo nga foko Talibo ye Salibo dinna yenteje aya lonko te ko ding bukan nanti wala tena aya miracle ye ko beta ya di
wala kay ko ni kay ye kay ni ye ro dara ya buwa anu buwa lo ro wala kita aka loja
mbe picture tala bu be lorin nte be lorin ja ade fa nata ko sai mbatu ngolo
tema
bayo ko mu
bayo problème min soro jente
bayo ko mu
ako muko
min soro jente ngalo so then welcome to the program.
Thank you very much Buba di len nuyu di nuyu suñu guest panelist bi Bodian namo ite be salo la be hanin kabi
no muna UDP ñoo ko jënal
UDP mo ma
mashallah
So
ite la salo man banfolo
amam banfolo ya.
anu ay la kola le dile
NPP.
No, fu ko jele.
Contante.
Tanda. Ko na elo sa ko ni. Chubo.
Ela vai para cá, dinheiro não gosto, chubo. Cara muito.
Bayo nge konton.
Thank you.
Ikata yenna sali bodinna.
No,
Ikata sali bodinna.
ela we mo lo le we kinya na. Bari atuje mo woro le in promise ko.
You are a mistake to wave key day.
No.
Aki grand Bantaba.
No, the
Bari bayo tinga number sotole.
Ani
Tinga
no.
we sotole.
Bari tele na we salvo la tele na no badi mo. So ye we kinya na bari abe pending dinne. Be la mo la mo woro. Abe lano ka kay ko mo woro le ba kinya na dunda.
We buka pende.
No.
Abe pendi tele ya.
System error.
Atenta tele ya.
System error.
Very serious. This is very serious. This is very serious.
No system error.
No problem. Waaye nuyu naa leen. Di nuyu ñëpp ñu ñuy seetaan. Di nuyu waa Kër Fatou yëpp ñi fay liggéey staff bi. Parce que ñoom ñoo day jàpp si liggéey bi. Bu dut ñoom dara du sotti. Di leen gërëm di leen sant di leen ñaanal jàmm ju bari di wax suñu seetaankat yi ndokkale woon naa leen waaye ndokkale waati leen again di leen waxaat Eid Mubarak yaakaar ni ñëpp celebrate nañ ko si jàmm ak taranga ak ñaan yu nangu ñaan yàlla mu may ñu wér ak wérle pour ñu fekkee ko ay at yu bare ci wér ak wérle ak taranga ku ci nekk daal li nga am bébét li nga ñaan yàlla bu dee ne moo li gën ci yow yal na la ko yàlla may yal na la ko yàlla defal di ñaanal réew mi jàmm di ñaanal ñëpp a jàmm daal parce que jàmm mooy lu nekk bu amee jàmm nga wér te tal ko di nga mën a def lu bari kon doog di ñaanal nit jàmm di wax ne suma nit ki taaliboo jox na ma saliboo duñ dee génnee yëfi biir ci biti waaye bii dinaa ko génne suma xariti xol bi yëngoongut dama ko seen rek ci média bi waaye teganguma ko bët
MC
bu jaaxal ma lool
Patriotique.
MC
parce que fu taaliba war a jógee State House ñëw suma kër delluwaat State House bu mu yëg la waaw
non
ma kontaan si lool te nag dafa am fu ma jëlee am fu ma yóbbu
MC doo ko gis mala promise
duma ko gis de
no I promise you that 100%.
Patriotique.
doo gis MC kii ak MC doo leen gis
No.
100% I promise you that
naa patriotique mu ne ma. Mun na jox sale boobu.
waaye xam nga lu nekk dafa am waxtu
Non, dafa ma wax mu ne ñu xaaral gum moom moo wax mu ne boy xaaral nee na di nga ko war a jox sale boobu moom ma ko wax mu ne ko ne man dafa am ñu ma jox sale boobu ngay pen su duggee moom dina ko yoogaaw ñu si la ko.
waaw baax na continuer pen waaye li may wax daal yéen da ngeen di wàcc li ñu poli ñu ne doole ngamaka géew
Nene sawo kay.
Samolem ma foti.
Ma foti de.
Andu nyenem samoti. Na molem samoti.
Akwai one ba sito jo follow.
Ate buka noise.
Akwai one ba sito jo follow.
Malo munem. Ate buka noise.
Ni musamodi one ba sito jo follow.
Ah nte malonde bari ate buka noise. Wo nga lonne. Nga lu ñu nit ku lum def nga wax ko. Right? Te jëf kenn du ko nuba. Taranga kenn du ko nuba moo tax ma wax taranga gi nag. Ñi yëngu ma wax ko. Bo yëngu na
Abdel Sadio wala di la.
Abdel Sadio.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's start the program. Of course, kunga funyabento. Bi ndamale bijang be kachala because mbata salole kono be kachala current issues ol mi alon ko wolle be kering Gambia banko kan jambe kachala tol dabalo panelist ol mi alon ko wolle bijani na just panelist gamen so to min kere Abdoulaye Bojanti be kachala wolle la daba kono mi alon ko ba kachala wolem NAWEC la performance contract ma requirements ol be mi kam tole ko nyanta perform la nyame mom perform wo nyama yela reporto summit le commission on yela reporto summit president o yale ning arabo min tambita but akam tele ko NAWEC la staff sol say be la salary talal le 5% be salary talala wala bayra akam tele ko nyanta min mit la ima mit be kachala le but be kachala fanang bilo la mi alon ko iba sambala the National Assembly
min kera cyber bullying ti ani cyber crime ti mi alon ko ba sambala national assembly pour nendirolu mi alon ko lebe kiring anin kam molu silandi anin fanan ka kuke mola mi alon ko asa affect no pour wosi bo gambia banko kanjang an bari diamol be kiria potole fana mo jamal bi jere mi alon ko ko amanyen nakela dolu bi jere mi alon ko fanan ya support le bari in the diaspora coalition kutole wulta mi alon ko be diaspora iko e laftare coalition kutoye lo gambia banko kanjang in 2026 well Mr. Fonle nyaton kaya telem chairman oti andi be mol kumandi kanne pour mol si joino coalition do ko barola mansa kundala tamandir nyaay man kontan wala be min kon in 2026 lafta wala kala pour isa bonde nyilbe be dabe kala kul kono mi alon ko bimbe kachala jang of course linna panelison be kachala dam be kol fulo la dame wala NAWEC NAWEC mu alialo ne to leka kurango ni jodi mo la Gambia banko kanjam but ila performance contract ke min di president wala kam tele ko e mam perform back but it will fana complain also tele mi alon ko ye wala ke alialo ne yela management o nyang falini ila former MD nyang sa minister management kutole bije science and but mo le mi alon ko amira do ko la fana jele MD mi alon ko le bije min keta Mr. Gallo said it but you started lolo but we start our guest panelists Mr. Boja NAWEC 5% be wala tarala ila salary because imam perform in 2021 imam meet and also in 2020 ila target o imam meet.
Right, thanks kulti me along I think near Keku kulti me along a lot of us have been advocating for that. The resources of this country belong to all of us. Mobile tam nimbanko nafuluti. Alignment di bakono lemo akeno lemo akodi malemo. You know, a government building lemo ntol bel tam. Nemo keje lanno kan londo aning whatever reason amadi nyanta ka perform. Ni amadi man doko ke doko me yalon mansakunda ya sasi wala pra doko ke banku dimoli banku la na fa ama keno especially at resources or the large part of asunata men poka doko nyinja odita woto is a good step in the right direction ning ayatara it is selective la ning ayatara iba tamandila come gambeno lafta ay kinyame ni nata organization auto. Obviously, you have what you call strategic plans, and strategic plans only 5 years level, 10 years level. You have one integral aspect of a strategic plan, memo key performance indicator. Wale ba itandila for ye high moment bi ifanna ye fansasi high moment do quarter for ya sotole for ya futandile for ma futandile. Yeah, so ni you're talking about a range of 20 to 30% wale active out of let's say 100%.
Yeah.
Omu kulti meyalo mo manyana akoning promote la. So if there is a measure like this kava come salary in talala, that is one good aspect of it. But I think the government should equally explore other ways of dealing with the situation other than the salary. I think in waste management or waste elimination, like those that are Six Sigma professionals, kakubula for like 1 year, 2 years ago, yena ko kamol punish wala kan is also another form of waste, because if there are right mechanisms in place, you don't have to be talking about 2020 something, and the same thing is happening with, it's a backlog of things. The same thing is happening in other sectors as well. So I think the government should have a way that is expedited to be able to determine and detect some of these failures, head on, before in fact 5 years, 2 years, 3 years before they come up with remedies. So I generally I think it's a good move, but it has to be measured, and I think there could be other ways. Without waiting for.
We definitely complain about the baseline. That was in 2017. They should have started in at least 2022 Qatar. But in 2017, it was still the same government. So, but they're not happy that the baseline started since 2017. Yeah, started the performance and everything. So you think it's fair to start?
Told.
He
told
that is NAWEC.
NAWEC is not happy that they started it in 2017. They wanted it to start in 2022.
Yeah. And the minister was there. He was the MD. He was at the State House yesterday.
Yeah. So this is the problem. When I read that report, I realized one thing. One of the things coming out from your minister complain the baseline. Yeah, that in Damen. Atela J or not that because what time it's more or less a transition. Now it has to move from one management to the other and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You see, when it comes to accountability, I try to start more. So you cannot just be dodging that. But again, if in reality, now according to what I read, 20% and 30%, if those figures are right, why must we get the managing director who came to be promoted to the position of a minister? If really data is important in this country, if really facts are things that we consider in appointments. Because when I saw it, passionately in my mind, I said, no, you should have not said this. I'm not saying he's the one who was their director from day one, no. But I mean, what has he contributed? Out of 100%, you're talking about 20 and 30. The knows his school who failed it.
Yeah.
So how come he is able to get that promotion? In my opinion, so I think sometimes we play gambits. I think, and I think that's not fair. We have to be factual. I would have not commented. I don't know for what reason he commented. When I saw the report, maybe he has even said more than that. But for me, I think he should have not commented because it really doesn't matter. And considering the fact that you are promoted
to be a minister,
I cannot understand that. Maybe I'm not privy to a lot of the data, but I cannot understand that.
But in fact, the salary reduction is based on the 2021-2022 performance. The salary reduction, because they said the commission will reduce the salaries of NAWEC staff by 5% for not meeting the key performance indicators targets for 2021-2022. So it seems like that is 2017 was not even involved. That is just for 2021 and 2022. Yeah.
And I think he was the director then.
Yeah, he was the
Nani was the director.
Nani was the managing director.
So I don't know how President Barrow or anyone who has decided that Nani should be the minister. I don't know how they have reached that conclusion. Because this is not something impressive to anyone.
Yeah.
Yes. So I don't know how they have actually. But generally, the idea of performance contract is something laudable. Get a minister to do work, have your target, have your performance indicators, and then you are able to determine whether he has attained them or not.
When was the commission set up?
That was time ago. The president made a follow.
I think it's more than 1 year now.
Yeah.
Since they started work.
It's time ago.
But what is
it was in the. I think it was in February.
What is important here is this. I mean, when was the time we commission set up?
Yeah, it was February 2023.
February 2023.
Yeah, February 2023. So, Nene, now since salary, they will reduce it to 5%. Because same performance in 2021 and 2022.
Okay, the question is: Are they very specific of when they say staff salaries? Is it the entire NAWEC staff salaries?
They're not specific. They just say staff, NAWEC staff.
Okay, so when they say staff, we take it anybody that is under NAWEC as a staff, permanent or whatever, you are part of it. You will be part of it. Yeah. Okay, so I think it's outright wrong. It's super wrong.
It's more than the word wrong.
It is super wrong and unfair. It's like you engage somebody's failures and put it on people who are super innocent. No harm has nothing to do with it. They're not the decision makers. They're not, the strategic people who drive, the objective, the strategic agenda of the institution. So it's unfair. Again, the poor people, their salaries are meager. They'll be affected on things that they have no business over. Now, like Bojan said earlier on, poor man, it's good to put policies, procedures, appraisal, performance indicators to measure. Because so-called fair halis, right? Ne dang ko jox liggéey pour mu def ko and liggéey boobu noonu dang ko compensate some amount of money pour liggéey bu mu def. So xaalis bi nga ko fay should be tied to performance am because you know it's a service delivery place. Nekut a place like what the State House. They should not be making money. Right? Okay, in a banking term, you call it, you know, the cost centers. The cost centers, they provide services, but they're not bringing revenue. Okay? You have other sectors, they make the money and cover the cost of the cost centers. But then cost centers, you know, send ligay dafa importance because it also helps to drive the people in the halis. Okay? Even though the State House is not that. But I'm just giving an example. They're not to make money. They're not supposed to contribute revenue to, you know, the consolidated fund or whatever that we use as a country. Now, NAWEC service binyo jahe, it's nekut free. And now with the cash power system, they receive their money before people use it. Because Nikilol use say anando. Ando is minimal. Yeah. The major here is the electricity.
Electricity.
And electricity, but they use yet. They pay for it in advance before NAWEC gives it to them. So they get the money first. And Halis Bobunon Sunko Ame, still, they're making more money on people because cash power is sitting there, you're not able to use it when NAWEC has already received their money. So man, at this day in age, I still don't understand why NAWEC, you understand, is really running at a loss and talking about all these losses and not making money. Moving ahead, it is a problem si country bi nga xamne institution yi yep la. There is no appraisal on what people do, right? Because when you see ministers, permanent secretaries, deputy permanent secretaries abandon their offices for weeks on a tour and nothing happens in the office, right? And it's normalized, it's okay. You wonder, nakala institution bo non di deme. Nakala mo muna render service to the citizenry will become efficient and effective for people to see, you know, the ripple effect. It's happening across the board. Now, coming to NAWEC, this is a pandemic, I will call it. It's not an issue or a problem. It's a pandemic. Start with Legi. Why Ninyo Belegi, I mean, 20%, 30% is abysmal failure. It's F9 plus. F9 plus. It's failure outright. Okay. And man, I'm not surprised because if you've been following NAWEC for the longest time, you will know that you would have expected even worse. Not even 30% and 20%. Maybe it's training, put defar to make it look good. Yeah. You know, because these are the people that we have. They don't always want to say it as it is. They don't want to present it as it is. They will try to paint it, brush it. There is no way then you have it as that. But it is fair, and I think it's a violation of those poor people's, you understand, their right to just sit and impose on them and say, okay, because we did not meet our target. Again, what was the target? How come we're only knowing of the target when they did the performance appraisal? That was not said out there. I'm sure the staff, if you ask them, not the MD, not the deputy MD, not the finance director, not the human resources, you know, the top management, the SMT, but then the normal staff, I'm sure they know, they have no clue what target they're talking about. So why would you now put it on me and say, okay, because we haven't reached our target, your salary will be reduced by 5%. 5% is a lot of money. And somebody that earns maybe less than $10,000, somebody who is in a rented house, somebody who has kids that are going to school, and somebody possibly who has 2 or 3 wives. In this economy that you buy a bag of rice for 3,200, are you serious? It's unfair and it's unheard of. Because being against the percentages increase without no regulations. You have somebody who's renting your house. You know, I was talking to a friend who was complaining, for more rent, the person wants to increase the rent by what? $1,000. After you've lived in a house for 3-4 years, that's what I'm saying. They say they want to increase the rent by $1,000. And I'm going to for joy. It's either you pay the $1,000 or the gain. It's that. Those are the 2 options. And I'm going to for them, they got your back. I heard there's a rental act bill or whatever that is. No, it's just a bill. When is the enforcement going to begin? Do we even know what that bill entails? Who does it cover? How does it protect, the people that are renting their rights, and their needs and things like that. So you see, these are the things that happen. And now, Manpur NAWEC, it's a shame. You have a very brilliant, somebody with an impeccable character, a finance director who's been there for so many years. But the person is leaving. So, we're allergic to good things. We're allergic to good people. The reforms that this young lady has done there, nobody has ever done it since inception of NAWEC. You take them from one place to another. Now they feel yangi talks and taranga. Lingdon am munuñ ko am. Lingdon defe pour am something munuñ ko am because of your competence, your education, your experience, your foresight, your honesty, your integrity, and you're not anybody that will take pittance for corruption or whatever because you don't need it, because you're okay. You feel that you're saham more gonna match, more gonna amal important for join in the kabudu, and you refuse to join in the system and join in the kabudu. They will find a way to get rid of you. Yeah. They will find a way to frustrate you and get rid of you so that they can get back to the old ways. So that's why I say I am not surprised. But I feel for the poor people that send salaries in for somebody's incompetent. Now I beg the question. Nani was there for so many years, right? Them on Nafa, you gain echo, and then you in the Watco. So apparently people will tell you, oh, he knows the place very well. He's a technocrat. He knows what he's doing. And you know what you're doing. Since you were there, those people are already, all you can do is 20% and 30%. And you reward those people and take them from here, you understand? Not from a managing director to a deputy permanent secretary to a permanent secretary, but to a minister, a head of an institution. Like seriously? So in this country, you reward bad behavior, you reward lies and deceit and corruption, but they straightforward. They get nothing. Dañoo hang rek sa lañ ci hang sa har bi
na mo ne kon di wax ne the 2017 baseline waruñ ko live in.
Oh, of course he will come with an excuse. Instead of you take responsibility. That's what a professional will do. You take responsibility. Of course you will come up with excuses because it's a shame, it's embarrassing. Now you were there for so many years and then now you're the minister, and then when they audited what supposedly you had done, and nothing was there to show for it. Nothing was there to be proud of. So you will come up with excuses. I think he shouldn't have said anything. He should have leave it as it is, then come to say, okay, 2017. To blame things on Yahya Jammeh. Yahya Jammeh has been gone, 8 years, right?
Yeah, it is.
Right? Blaming thing on COVID. COVID has been since, 2019. Blaming thing on Ukraine, Israel, whatever, Russia war or whatever. Who's doing the war? Again. Because man, it's too long that I've even forgotten.
It's Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah. These are the things that they always give excuses. Yahya Jammeh. When Yahya Jammeh is dining and whining, having a good time in Equatorial Guinea, living his life, you still blame it on Yahya Jammeh, right? You still blame it on COVID. You still blame it on Ukraine war. When are we going to be honest enough and accept things as it is and know that, okay, we have failed? How do we tap on the opportunities of what has happened? We make good use of it. But excuse. Do they give responsibility? And you know what? The worst is yet to come in terms of NAWEC.
The SO is maybe NGC SO is the same report. NAWEC send boss again. Talibo, NAWEC la staff sol. Like the 5% ibe wale tarare ila salary to. Mune metela reaction ila performance bombete abal.
Kalon mansa kundala be kun. Mais ala bulol meli be duma ala nyantolom pour que kisi ka jibe ko la tamaram bulo be nyaade bawo ni o masa kunda jibe e tel dabi jeli men fanam be santo fanan dabi jeli yo ni mira ko na ka je ko momondi kata kuoke ilawo blato isikana bar nimme man kata kuoke je ite kana no lawo blato ni mo na NAWEC ma kulo mealo ko miral ko bale nyanta na ko ni because ni ajibe bake dol bije wala innocentale dol bije wala ma innocent dol bije wala mambo ko kala ma ko ni ko menga na ko mar do wala min ko NAWEC la management biri be nyum ko loi dunna ini man sa kunda sitale kachata ko sitina do e nyapeka iba propose la ya fo ko la performance jam na kene ten ni ne bekla ni te la o dinkiralum kende ko man sa kunda ko albeni ko mel na de California lon ka fo ni tembulu ni fanan tembulu dunia be tembo men de social media la be kirim ko ka fole mo bu ka mo kanate jam kana so ni na moy fellandi muto me alon ka foko ite fon alon ka foko ni la problème wala be la dinji aske no ina dalta o problème wala yo ni na tan te ya jambi ko ne ko nyim bidon ni nyim sidawn ni be man beta be bon la abatar la ko to te sidawn mel dimtela bawontir be tele ko yo sidawn ngaw sidawn yemen dimtela abe beta par ni ngalon ka mambe da mafala ke inte sonno la de ali na do jibe bar ni sondal atamata nimbuso ni nata na ye ma ila fault la muti because mbe alum fanan ko NAWEC do ku la ngin do le moto so do bi la medical insurance molle ka jo intel bat wole business lalu sen lalu wolle ke jo ibi itul kata kramuno wol ika moto so do wol so many incentive ika men so raje bari kajele ko wato dol jiyo bukana fono to kensa unana to mita ko na mita buntandro you have to pay for it la don bigi fono kensa
No, he is right. Very easy bill.
more than 3 or 4 months jiyo bukana la sol kon
and you below the level.
ikana ka bilo di
Ay ka below dila.
andu nimo bilo fono ni na ka menke la fono dokula kilun han membe grassroots o kana mem fo ya wala nyindi ni ma nyimbo so do woto nyin don dina risk bu ka di wala connection fees na nada il ka fo ko be connection fee dola le dia ko do bi de director bu ka bokal ma di people men yalon ko at the grassroots ila linesman wala ko ma nyake ndena na mo do sorom bunkon ana tan na mitanoma ako majo bar men ke tan tata jo risto be mbula atre yaati la pray tam kuntu ana da atre na muso findita ngai ko ngara ngajo ako bar as long as ateya
Ama indicate
ye hanni ngajo ate ba kuntu la le nga connection fijo ata da sound ay fonko
Mira nyamu.
ndefara nga bunda surama
Yeah, soronge.
ha man kai ya toki nga bunda yele ni ba toki ibe la nga
That's kidnapping. That's kidnapping.
ada bunko ko ko for seriously ko mu ya dem fo la wato di mbege ay ena yebo do kumandi is attack to NAWEC woni mu do klo pir nata na risko be mbulo kono ay jibe ngajibe akonya ko membe bunko no ngabe bunko no ngaya faya kone o ay na jam bodu mo la wonata fa ka boy aya jole sa kone ala fix kabri lampo malata nga bunda yele mfundi ta lota nga nyonya ko jibe so imagine ko akol ni kata nyame mo ka confuse ko kono yo ni masa kunda ni ku sifa na ta mo kan ndesi même fo gambe an ko de wolon ni yalon ko taget ni muta nola itani la problème wolam afu man sekunda ni ko hey ndel to ke nola aleta dai no
No, by force, let me say, it's a performance contract.
Yes.
So all the state-owned enterprise, if a contract was signé,
performance ni atar ko NAWEC transformer le table présol le table ye ni ku sifa na ti kay ba fla man sekunda mais perform la men na wole performance mais perform la men na le because nin kere fatu ko te tere ni programme Bantaba anyande kala tene nal fekeda because ka men jani da siata e ba fla camera e ba fla lampo ni atar ko lampo te tebulu afa lampo na nga perform but ni atar ko it sonde wala it means that performance ni men nyanta taman law betebul sai no na ta ji duma o to la fault la moti ndela gero fe ila fault la moti woto ni mbebe indicate ka wala nyindi ka bon grassroots kata fo santo a better management islam be nyanta no nal ka fo nyanda do ko kala
okay.
dol bi je fana in NAWEC a problème aussi ada a problème aussi ada ni ya jibe ba ke sai comme nene afu nyam nde sai silo mobile to na kaspa sai ita fala mo fo ko ifuta ko dola barka mane ntena je wolum problème senior officer ka mo clio mobile clio sa sana fay mo la ko moto ibe moto jele internet ko no damen do itela ni moto membe bulu ibe ibora jakati la
Weda garas.
Weda garas ko. Ye recommendation ka ko o tinyata. Ye na o moto oxin ya wa fi la musoma. At the end of the day, sinindi ngaje la muso ba borne ka ndi nulu bida kan karam. It's price. Ni beka ke ni price de tous la blando. Na me da mate. Han pura.
Abe pura.
Han pura. Nyaga ko pura. Ni GSM operator. Billah hada ni be mol faka ni economy ni mobile ni internet o.
Afansu dépense wala mo de.
Afansu dépense wala. Ni mobile fula be bul musu sama le be tabul. Mobile fula be tabul. O musu fula. Mfona musu be sokon musu sabata.
Musu sabata. Ekebe
ba dile ko sai wo GSM wol be mun ke kam banko e. Nyando be understand. Ni daga banku dolto. Ika jele ko ika comme gamsel africiel qcel. Ika da dum forestry la ko kono. Ni yiro tutu la kornada. Africiel na e pending disa. Pour ye mole encourage ka tree planting. Bari wol kande la ko dol tay bro la doku man so. Mi alon ko sa ni banko ka. Andi bu ko moni to wala ka. Iye credit ko syndrome fiti ya be samba.
Okay, thank you so much.
No, having an example in
it's a state owned enterprise.
Idea ni mtenga welcome le men tuta Gambia pour bulo wala momon dibe man sakunda do kula kana man da koy baake kan MPP le wala baake kan modo le baake ke fan MPP can go, another person can come. Mbe menjela wala ngana banko je momon di londi do kudla inanta performance kala je hanni atar ko competition tije wala condition tije ite fo nante fan conditionnel ko nte kan jojan ndiwnu kata karam mum jan ngabu jangulo jan bu ban deni te bi jay te do ko wala nabe ntel be dambe di be kata black clip ite bu jangulo science be do ko wala nabe ko do batami
andila salary masi
ini mo ka loan small biday be motol borendi la nde talbo ko ndira be siri mbenna business on nde le don ka tulu jo so to nga penalty e konkon mo bala kan fire because la penalty e ndel konkon ni balo mo fan.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye.
Let me just piggyback on what Talibo said. Sontale, like before you take up a job, balanga jël liggéey bi war nga xam liggéey bi lan la. Yow xam nga yow yaa gën a xam sa bopp lan nga mun ak sa xam-xam fu mu toll. Why ba tey the dishonesty in people. They pick up jobs, they accept jobs. Bu leen orne seen xam-xam tollul foofu munuñ ko.
Because of position bi.
Exactly, because of the position. ñoom it's not about what they deliver, it's about the prestige, the position, the outlay, the fuel, the car, and all the privileges that comes with it. Loolu moo deta. So that's where the dishonesty 101 fu mu startee in the individuals. Now war nga xam ne liggéey bi mun naa ko ndax munuma ko then ki la jox liggéey bi ne la naa la fay sangam war na la provide the resources the tools pour yow nga mun a def li nga war a def. Okay, and loolu su amutee yow nga accept the job without the resources, without li war a tax nga def liggéey bi, then you are taking responsibility ne you can work regardless of those things being available. All right, because it's a contract. But my issue is the people that are supposed to drive Madam Filni, the percentage for our starting. Guess now with this meeting, when they talked about reducing the salary and blah blah or whatever, the Minister of Energy, that's Nani, right? And the president should have first said, right, that percentage 5% in reduction. I approve it. I think it's a good thing, but I want it to start from me. Because at the end of the day, the buck stop at his table. And you said to yourself, I take responsibility and I take part of the responsibility for the failure that is happening there, and that reduction will also affect me, first of all. And so affect the president, Dubai, Ken, you go to Nani, you go to Deputy Permanent Secretary, all of them, the management, even the board of NAWEC should take responsibility for this abysmal failure. Okay. They should not be exonerated. Now,
because near other point, contact with Doko. Then along command Sakunda Fanny not letting Carter Joran more irreplaceable because now it's a worse. It can fend
I'm
saying I accept. Okay, in the absence of that. No, wait. But what Talibo, abato, sign, ngafoleko. Ite, ye failure minke, ye contractor, or ye accept your doku, okay, even though you know, quote unquote, that the resources, the equipments, everything is not there for you to do the job the way you expected, right? So we have passed that stage. But since you have gone and accepted, and this is the results right now, I am seeing the way forward. From the president sitting there should accept responsibility and share part of it and say, the book stopper at my table. I had failed in my responsibility to do the oversight function, monitoring, until we got here. Now I accept the reduction is a good thing because again, it will take off some expenses from us, right? It starts from me. You would deduct me 5%. But if you deduct the president, I'm going to can do richer, right? And then it stops at the management, the president, the minister, the management, the board, Jehna. All the small people should not be affected. Now, if you are deducted as the president, as the manager, and everybody, the minister, you guys will make sure, from them, the president will make sure, you the minister of energy, you the minister, right, overseeing the NAWEC, do what you're supposed to do. Wait, wait. But okay,
okay, cyber
you know, first of all, it's a good thing to accept responsibility as the leader of such a failure, right? It's not a shame or anything. People will respect you for that. Man, I will respect you. Also, don't allow the poor people to be deducted. When you are sitting there, you had also failed to do something you're supposed to do. Because if you had monitored, do the oversight function, do the right recommendation, do the right firing and hiring, without nepotism, without, you know, kaburuism, without favorism, do not help. But accept responsibility outright. And then now, go one lane. If they should deduct me, mind your word. In 2 days, I might fire you because if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you are gone. And you will not only be gone, you will be held accountable. Tell me if Nani will not tell the wife, one wife or two wives, you know what, excuse me, for the next week, I will not be at home because I'll be sleeping in the office. To make sure I check on all the files, to make sure I talk to all the people I need to talk to make sure everything that needs to be done will be done. If Nani stays in the office 3 days without going home, tell me that the MD of NAWEC will go home and leave Nani in the office. No. You know what I mean? And tell me if the MD in the office wearing Lumara Sol, they do office to office, give it to me on time. Send an email, understand? If I send you an email, make sure you respond to me within the reasonable time. You know, tell me that the finance director will not do what they're supposed to do. Tell me that the human resources will not do what they do. Tell me that all the department managers will not do what they're supposed to do. Hey, let me give you an example. In Rwanda, right? In Rwanda, in Rwanda, they do the monthly appraisals. And they don't do it with anybody else. It's the ministers who are appointed to do a job and they oversee everything else, right? You have a performance appraisal, you have a contract. You see ministers resigning before even a date is set for their appraisal. Yeah. They resign because they know that they haven't met the contract and they know that they're going to go anyways. So before they tell them go, you resign and accept me. I haven't met it. Yeah. And they don't only leave it at that day. They have town halls. Wait. They have town halls. Where everybody comes. Let's say everybody that is a stakeholder in NAWEC, they come. The minister sits there. The people, let's say the AfriCell, the industries, the hotels, the residences, everybody comes in the town hall and asks the minister, I did not have light for 5 days. Tell me why. Because I have a business and I lost money. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm job. Understand? Could respect bopam. Don't talk for 1 month, the same thing is asked. 2 months, the same thing is asked. You know what? And that is why the country it is where because people are held accountable.
Yeah.
A minister tells you, let's have a meeting at 7 o'clock. 6:30 he's in the office. Not somebody telling you, oh the majaron sulapitanbi, or the majaron gente, or suma driver being you, or suma oddly being you. You are in the office even though you gave me an appointment of 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10:30. I am still not in the office, and that is okay.
Okay, all right.
Let's
So
Talibo,
go ahead.
yes.
You are a councillor representing the Christian community
Yes, I am.
at KMC.
Yes, I am.
So I need after KMC kudo landi Christian community kan. Chocho la management. Email a target ni mamandi. Ni ko ite la salary ni ite le marte ma ni ko ite ya tala ite batala.
Ha.
Ite batala.
Ha.
I'm a man follow.
In the first place, wait.
Okay.
In the first place, let me go back to the.
We have to move on. We have to move on.
That is taking responsibility. In the first place,
I think we need to clear this.
Okay.
no, in the first place.
I just want to come in there.
In the first place, the council or toilet cannot deal with them without my knowledge.
Yeah, because you are representing them.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yama fale. Woman president na salary affect because we don't want to indicate.
And then talking to like
Okay, thank you. Hello. Okay.
I wanted to clear this. I think my sister is right, Kafoko. It's outright wrong to make sure that staff will be included. I really agree. I want this to be clear. Until after menna and mobe Jamal Sonta menna walem, it's good to have people based on performance contract.
absolutely,
It's 100% okay.
absolutely.
President Barrow and the government, we can salute you for that. But we think it's not enough. And the fact that you are doing it in a way that it costs staff, I think that's wrong. When we come to real business or real management, you cannot count the cleaner as management.
That's where I want to come.
So I'm coming there. We want to. It's a Bantaba. We want to make this thing clear.
I'm going to
That is my. That is the point I really want to come in. Because it's good that you give me that part.
Yeah, Mr.
I'll wait. Okay.
Yeah, so you see, Buba, like Nene and everyone say,
Everyone except Ali.
Yes, okay. I mean, no, I don't agree with that. The only thing I want to say,
Ako president manyana.
President kurang lebat lah. Takela. Apa bulan?
Itu pasal nama ya boleh. Aku punya tadian. So maybe let's say like what Bojan want to start. Bua, is completely not fair. Kafuko across board. Ibe wala salaries ni muda like 5% bond like. You see, I mean, I think that every department or every sector, ila performance need to be known. Because for example, Jan, a cleaner may alongo. Let's say you can direct the failure, and it depends also the performance needing about track on what on revenue mobilizing or on services. And if it is on revenue and services, you understand. We begin to London. So on services side, let's say a cleaner may alongo. Every time you go to NAWEC, you find everywhere clean. For example, you know, so that cleaner have done his job. So your cleaner your salary you could do 5%. That is not completely fair to that person. When already there is a point, I mean, in terms of services, there is a department, will services will slaughter. For example, Molina, you meter apply, deliberate meter sotola, you understand? Or Molina, I meet a general survey from sotola. So some of those departments, it can rate. It will rate for you to know the right performance of services, because that's where the main services are. That's where government is looking at. So what do you matter about? If it is about money also, the same place if it will give. So to me, staff should be I mean salaries ni muda kia kundu. I'm not into that. That I will accept that, because when we feel it may along is completely not fair. They have a board, and in a board meeting, every sitting they give them a lot of money. And imagine all those people sitting in that board, they're giving them extra cash power, motor fuel, and everything. They provided all those things for those people now. So, To me, and again, the performance thing, it should not start from 2017. Let's call it spade a spade. Because now, it's like you want to be serious on your institution science. I mean, all the SOEs, electrical, you perform science. And now you call them from the start. Launch for me. From the launching now, all the managers, all the directors, or all the ministers, or all whatever, those SOEs from that meeting or from that approval at the cabinet, that's where the minister should go and have a meeting with directors. And the directors should go and have a meeting with the directors, this is what is agreed. From so and so date, from the date it was launched, for maybe 1 year time, there will be performance from there is performance contract. They will come and check our performance side from, let's say, from 2022, January 2022 to December 2022. If any of the sector you don't do as well, everybody will welcome that. Nobody will welcome that. But saying a cleaner or a driver, anytime now, both type, let's go wrong. I will motor. So what is his weakness? I weakness military. I'm a military neighbor salary school. Because anytime I boss now, let's go to Senegal. Boom. It's going. I'm suitable at the boss now. You salary school. That is completely not fair. So I am asking the president and his team. Let them put it high, review. Let them go and review it and come up with a very good idea. Like what Nene is saying. It's true. Nyama. This thing, it has to start from the top. It has to start from the top because this decision, where it starts from the president. Because if the president it has to be at least like a serious NAND. Let's say NAWEC. Because
the ministries were involved. According to the president, before our appointment, before our minister appointment, Cabra Winter, ako sign a performance contract.
Perfect.
Ni doko ke taraji. Ni man doko ke ngebon. That include the.
So now that's not true.
No. I'm coming. I'm coming.
If that is followed through, a long time
I remember. Niko gamtel le ronto ba fa president proposal ke ministerial akoy ko tay atul bañu nawet même fokal down to the cleaner nim proper management be keri wo o glato o nyanta o information o be jindlale hani me yalon ko wala ka bago day ya fo ko na nim blanto ko san na performance ni wala nyanta nsambala nim mo ke me dila dumale starting from the cleaner up to the directors. Staff. So sign for cleaner malabang. Staff. You understand? Staff. So it will include knowledge. It will be proper in Bantaba. We call NAWEC senior officer. I'm not singing hot seat kanja. Okay. Tell you. State House for all in post. You know it's very clear. It will fall like so details. But go ahead. I tell them the president will don't president budget. Please continue from where I remember it's true. Kabala minister appointment. A minister is going to be based on performance. It's going to be based on performance. Say NAWEC ministry la kodo. Alamane haklole. NAWEC ministry la kodo.
NAWEC state on enterprise.
No. State on enterprise, but I be ministry la kodo. It is on the Ministry of Energy. And the Ministry of Energy, remember that was the guy there. Remember ninje. Presambaro woleta. I will bondi. I asamba tourism. Remember Abla Job. I will bondi NAWEC asamba tourism. I am nani bondi as a director now. So I nani say minister side. So this means I mean, NAWEC is everything is okay there. And now this is everything okay because we can sign. Yeah, Nani Bondi as a director, and we all know the performance of a director because this is about NAWEC. Nani is the director there. Nani like a JB run. Whatever is going on there, it should be directed by the director. So now the person of the minister, the minister will move because he had there's something wrong at NAWEC. You move. You don't win the center from NAWEC. No, I continue for where you stop. Nani is the director. Is the one directing NAWEC. At NAWEC, the direction of Baby Nani Laburu. He was the one there. And now the measurement is about NAWEC. And the one who was directing that NAWEC right now is the minister right now. That's what you need to understand, sir. Being the minister right now, this means the minister promotion. I promotion because it's based on what? Based on what? This is the main important thing here. Because now, Nani being the director there, and from 2020... No. You need to understand. So you don't do promotion. You don't have ready for the report. It was based on, okay, this 30-20%. At the time, we want 54. Let me tell you something. The commission, when you are doing something, when investigation is going on, I mean, there are some certain people who will send the land. There are some certain people who need to sit home. Or there are some certain people but I don't because the moment you move them to the investigation on your side. Now let's ask ourselves, who is to be blamed now? Is because the minister will you know the minister now. So the responsibility is the thing in this situation of Kanyaming. So NAWEC ning ata president baro lafta kan NAWEC la finance la control ila na full spend no. Ila na full spend nyaming. Service those who are working on top, the top people there, it's your red bank. Finance there, that was a finance there, a lady. She was working very hard. But because now, so what happened? She resigned? No.
Yeah, she resigned, she's leaving.
Yes. Yes, because you know what?
She's Nana's friend.
How do you know that?
Our friend Lum. You are a friend, Madam. You are system. You start.
She resigned.
She's your friend. Okay. You know, so I'm your friend. Okay, I'm advising the president. I'm minister. This state-owned enterprise is all. I will appoint. I will combine appoint based on performance. Right now. La performance from going to left I start minister la bang. I start minister. I think maybe minister for the minister la can be based on your performance. And the report like publish when you know publish. Yes, and report the publish when the performance. I am minister follow all the performance na bang no. I work in kununko you man. I'm a minister following up. Minister Town in the follow. Okay. Okay, we continue with that.
Stop comparing central government.
You are talking about leadership here now. And then if later a poll level, you can so smart. Let me
Okay, let me just brush on this. Yeah, we got. I think again we are talking to probably give Mansakunda a lot of alternatives so that they can think around. I think 5% is not fair for all, but again, even with the 5% is small from their salary.
For the people that are
for the top management.
For the people that are responsible, yes.
I think this is the problem. Usually, you
like this state-owned enterprises, not perform. About people that are responsible, yes, that's what I thought.
Yes, that's why I said, look at this gamble. That is the problem with the presidency of Mr. Barrow. I am happy Talibo said so many good things here. I only hope if he sits with the president, he tells him that. You see, it's good for us to face things. If you look at 5% of the salary of, let's say, the deputy director of NAWEC, you look at his healthcare insurance, it's way double the 5%. So even if we are now taking 5%.
No, healthcare is about medical. Say the fuel allowance.
Fuel coupon.
It's more
Fuel
than
allowance.
It's more than
Probably holiday to the UK.
It's more than
So you realize that it's a joke at the end of the day, because they don't mind much, because you have not touched that which you touched them. So you either get them out or make sure those that are responsible, you measure the percentage of the destruction or whatever they have done, the waste and so on. Yes, sir, no, let them pay properly, appropriately. But this one is not appropriate, because you are policing everybody and you are taking 5% from somebody who is receiving less.
Hey, Mr. Bodan, now you can bring cleaner. For some time, be corrupt. Tell them what.
Okay, I love that. If not from cleaner to the director is corrupt, then who oversees them? Who oversees them? But that's what we are saying. No, wait. Allow me. That is why you should agree that we insist that it should begin with the president, even in the election. Because now you agree that. So Matali, it's not that the president's salary also should have been. No. But you said he is the overall.
I tell him overall. But I be after doing me after la performance, it's not the performance.
My 5% don't do that because NAWEC start with
You see, 1 minute. It's very important. 1 minute. That is the new finance director. No, I'm just giving an example. You see, na collect tool. Mela we can have collection on. Ela ni na collection on. Ni na every week. Ni deposit ke. Eka fuel dealer. So that was equal share of fuel kamendi no gal. But kabana na sai. I menga wolo nyundu ko sai. Fuel menga di.
Kabin juana.
Na new finance director.
Okay.
Now fuel menga di. I wole ke zero. Ila performance. You have to perform. For you to
pray fuel also. Okay.
And again, there is a special allowance kamendi lefana. If you don't perform, you don't
cancel advertising. Thank you. Oh, but okay, thank you so much. Let's continue. So Mr. Boyang, there is this coalition called the Coalition for System Change. According to them, the president is not performing, that there should be another coalition in 2026 to unseat the president. So it is chaired by one Mr. Fon, or let me check the name proper. But anyway, he is Mr. Keba Wali Fon is the chairman of this coalition. What is your reaction to this coalition? Another coalition coming again.
It's the biggest thing that will happen to Gambia in negative or positive. It depends. Is it when we come together to forge an alliance out of personal, or whatever, that is not in the interest of the Gambia, then that's the worst thing that can happen. But if we also come together to have an alliance or a kind of get together for a purpose in the interest of the Gambia, in the interest of everybody, is the best thing that also could happen. And believe it or not, this is one of the last of chances that probably God would give us as a country.
Do you think coalition will work in 2026, apart from joining NPP or the United Democratic Party? They are definitely they are the biggest parties in this country.
The coalition should work. And I think that no party leader or no party or any stakeholder should kind of fight against the coalition building efforts from wherever it is coming from. But one thing I want to emphasize, we have a coalition built in 2026 to unseat Jammeh.
2016.
2016, sorry, to unseat Jammeh. Okay, but we have learned from the mistakes and the good steps and all that actually happened. Ning ayatara umbe woste po ning mistake also dame nga trying all remedy. So that we learn from that and take that as an opportunity, giving our translate Nyameng into a strength, then that is laudable. And I believe, and I agree 100% with all the statements that they have put out there, the President Barrow's incompetence issue, corruption, a lot of other things. In fact, even the peace of this country is threatened by the president. So yes, that's true. People do not want to accept that. We understand, but that's the truth. That is the truth. And if we are coming as Gambians, as a people, as a nation, to see how we get rid of a system or an individual, and I think I love it because there's a system change.
But do we know these people, Mr. Boy?
That is one aspect. Okay, I don't know Kebafu. I don't know anyone. But just like I don't know you, Buba. When you call me, I come to listen to you because I see the country.
But I don't want to be the president.
Good. Now, this is the issue. As far as I know, the Coalition for System Change, from what I have read, is not here with a candidate. Or they are not here to support a political party. Even the Chief Justice of this country votes for a person, a party. So that is their right. But the fact that they are coming out to say, let's see how we come up with a coalition, in itself is laudable.
Okay.
We may not know them 100%, and that's the truth. And for human beings, you don't know them. You only have hope. If we had known Barrow, Barrow would not even be an Alcalo for Mankamangunda if we had known him. That's the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, so we cannot say, okay, melong. I always tell an example, like my president, my former president, President Jammeh. I have never had in the history of Foni where Jammeh became a head coach for a club, a VDC member in Kanilai. But he became a wonderful president. Of course, he had bad things he had done, but he had done tremendous good things as well. So I don't think we should be judging people based on only that. But the fact that they have come out, let's understudy them. Let's see their steps. Let's be ready to also work with them and rectify them if they have mistakes before we get the wrong person. And that is why I started off my statement with, it could be the best, it could be the worst. Because the Gambia now is at its boiling point. That's the truth. In my opinion, the president has put this country into so many things that actually are unimaginable. And to break that cycle, it needs to happen in 2026. If we allow President Barrow to continue, a lot of things are going to go wrong and it's going to be difficult to repair them. Now, if people are coming together to make sure that we get Barrow out, let's come and see how we work out, learn from our mistakes of the 2016 coalition. I will also advise that there is a problem usually, and that is anger. People were angry with Jammeh. And a similar thing I have said in other platforms, and I think including this, I have hinted, is people are also very angry with President Barrow. He may like it, he may believe it, he may not believe it, but people are very angry with President Barrow. And human beings, this machine that God made, one of its main problems is anger. If human being is angry, human being cannot function. God said the weakness of human being is anger. I always tell people that. So if we are angry because of the president, we will most definitely make mistakes. Just like we did with Jammeh. So I would advise that anyone, including myself, who probably will be part of the coalition building efforts, when we are making our decisions, when we are making our efforts, let's make sure Barrow is not in our head. Barrow should be history. We see Gambia and the future of Gambia, how bright this country could be. Otherwise, we may make decisions out of grudge, out of personal distance. That is what actually killed the efforts of the 2016 coalition, because people started infighting. Some came just because they hated Jammeh, some for other reasons. So for me, this is marvelous. Marvelous. I, who is speaking or whose opinion is short, I'm not the best in the Gambia. Most people don't even know me. But you've given me the opportunity, and I have not known you. I don't know my sister. I don't sing for. I have had a lot of whatever with him, but I don't know sing for. Even where he lives, whether he's married or not, I cannot even know. But what is important to me, as far as I'm concerned, is if we are coming, what you show us, if it is good, I welcome it. Because what is here is only God.
So these people are welcoming people to join this coalition. Do you think political parties will join? Like the United Democratic Party will say, in a coalition, they have to lead the coalition. GDC in 2016, they refused to join the coalition.
Yes.
These are the biggest political parties in this country.
Lost.
So, yeah, they lost the election.
Woefully.
So when do you think parties...
I know this. It's not going to be nice if you say it. But from a historical perspective, UDP is not good at coalition building. That's the truth. History has that for us to see, all of us. And I would want to advise. I don't support UDP. I have never supported UDP. And I think these coalition building efforts, they need to be part of it. And it should be by hook or crook. Don't mind. I have read comments of people, oh, you people who used to insult our Baba, you now want to have coalition. We are the biggest party. Gone are those days. If we want to unseat Barrow and we want only one party to do it, it's going to be difficult. I'm not saying I'm in the office of God and I'm secretary to God, but one thing I know is it's going to be very difficult for us to get Barrow out
Without a coalition.
Okay. And the coalition building efforts, I urge all my fathers, my brothers in the political arena. Alimbenga kata, let's join hands. The mistakes that have happened, we know they have happened. Let's see how we get Barrow out peacefully, on common purpose, on our commonalities, so that we have a Gambia that we all aspire to.
Okay. Thank you.
For one thing I know is you will have people that will say, no, we are not going. But if majority come together, the No Alliance, the whatever, the UDP, hey, let's come together. You see, I love this thing, Buba. If you look at all religions love sinners. Sinners make God. Sinners make God.
I don't understand.
The attribute of God of forgiveness is never going to be manifested without sinners. What I'm trying to say is this, and that is why, metaphorically, God loves sinners because He wants them to come back to Him, especially sinners that come back to Him, because they understand that there is a God that I can appeal to and He is forgiven. Yeah. Now, all of us have political sins in this country. All of us. We have political sins. So, governance sins. Societal.
Can you give us an example by telling us your own political sin?
Okay. Let's say I am Mr. Bojan. My political sin would be, for example, like Taliban would say, okay, boy, you still support Jammeh even though he has bad record. Okay, to somebody, that's a political sin because I have done something that in the mind of that individual is totally wrong. It's not acceptable as far as morals are concerned. Yeah. Because here you are defending either actively, passively, someone who is alleged of doing things that are against humanity, that are against religion, that are against, other things. So that's a political sin. Okay. But that's human nature. So why I said all of us are sinners, that is one of the reasons. You understand? If you check other parties also, they have. Because there are decisions that you make, you think they are in the best interest. But somebody else there will see it and it's justified. Now, what I'm trying to say why God loves sinners is, let us not look at Mama Kande for him not joining the coalition effort. Oh, Dabo, you did this, and no. Let's understand that those are things that have happened. They have happened. There's nothing we can do about those things now. Right. The future is what we should all look into. Right. That is what God looks into us. Yes.
Then, did you see this coalition progress in 2026? A new coalition
for system change.
For system change, yes.
Yeah, coalition for system change.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, I applaud the initiative. I think it's timely. I think it's people's fundamental human right to want to come together with the notion that they have a common objective, a common purpose, and they want the same thing. But even before I get to that, I just spotted a few things I thought, let me just highlight in my brother's submission. For me, it amazes me. It's like you talk authoritatively of, regardless of people think Jammeh has done some bad things, but you are telling me that he has done some wonderful things. But you were saying allegedly accused of certain things. So are we still on the alleged situation in terms of things that has been claimed that Jammeh has done? You know what I mean? Burman, when I love people, right? I can love you and I don't have to apologize for it. But also the actualities, the way I will accept one is the same way I will accept the others, right? But then you talk with so much authority on one
emphasis on the positive.
Exactly.
Nobody said it several times that Jammeh did bad.
Exactly. But then the other thing also,
I want to clear the allege because it's a public whatever. Okay, now Jammeh is alleged for a lot of other things. Now, why I sometimes use allege, but many people who follow understand that including the camp that I belong to, they think I am even not APRC. But the truth is this. Why I said, Alec, there are certain things that are not yet proven. Even the TRC cannot uncover certain things, even though most of those things are heaped on Jammeh. And we believe, logically speaking, he was the only person in this country who probably could have, or who has the authority to instruct people to do that.
Okay.
So, legally speaking, we will still say allege.
Okay.
But the pointers are there.
Okay.
They will say allege.
Thank you. Let's go back to the topic now.
No, my point is, if we can sit here and talk about NAWEC and agree that the buck stopped at the president's, all right. And if anybody should be penalized or punished for it, he should also equally take responsibility. Because again, President Barrow is from the president to the director of NAWEC. The gap is huge. You know, I'm not sure if president has even set foot on NAWEC since he came into power or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember. I stand to be corrected. So equally, because he's the president, you know, I would honestly, you know, say, okay, you know what? That's it. Because he was the president. Whether he physically did it or did it indirectly or whatever, if I can acknowledge, because again, the good things that we affiliate him with, he was not the one that built the roads. He was not on the road wearing the cap, holding the thing to build, right? He was not physically doing it, but he was the president. Through him, those things happen. So if you can give it to him that he did it, it was fantastic. So when we now talk about the atrocities, the things that are not right, the box stop on the step, because I just want us to be
that balance has to be there.
That balance has to be there. Exactly.
Let me do
and because if you can equally do that for Barrow,
let's be this thing.
Yeah.
I'm part of the few, if not the first, to come out to tell Jammeh should apologize to the entire Gambians.
Okay, let's move
And I
on.
have
Since we agreed on that.
All right.
Since we agreed
So,
on
yes,
that. The next one is, you have already tried to say, okay, everybody should come on board and accept this initiative and understand that it has to take a collective effort for the change to happen, the coalition in regard. But singly out, now at this point in time, UDP and said they're not good in coalition building, I think it's the wrong time to even bring that up. Because if you need somebody to come on board for you to work with, you don't start by telling them, you're very, very bad. The last time you did not do it or whatever, but you can come this time. Now you have touched a spot that they will, the ego will play a part. Exactly.
No,
So
but let's be fair. No,
I'm not friendly, then
you asked, no, let's be clear here. You asked whether political parties, what is my thinking about political parties? I said, because in this country, let's be frank, let's give it to them. If this time and age you want to say political party, if you don't call UDP first, you'll call them second. That's the truth. So I said, historically, they are not good at that. And I'm not sitting here as a representative of the Coalition for System Change.
It seems like you are among them.
I always tell people, if there's any coalition building effort in this country,
you'll join.
To make sure Barrow is out and they are genuine people, they have Gambia at heart from what they saw us, we should all join.
Okay, all right. Then continue. Yeah.
Let's just move on. But what I want to say is, it is a fact that no single party will be able to do the change. Of course, the NPP is the ruling party, right? And we see the number of parties. You know, people with 2 members, people with 3 members, people with 10 members. They're all, you know, in alliance with them, right? At the end of the day, this is politics. Numbers count. Even one vote can make a difference. So we don't even trivialize their numbers or because whether they are big or bad. Here in the country, as far as you are a party leader, you are registered with the IEC, you know, it is demanded that you have the same equal rights or treatment and everything else because you are given the title of a party leader. I disagree because the title of a party and a party leader comes with a whole lot of things, not just the position or the registration. But in the Gambia, we accept it, we normalize it. But moving along, people need to understand that not like in Bojang, it should not make me stop and say, okay, duma boka or suma history at Bojang or lima defona Bojang and here and there. Dañ wara bay lolu nonu ci gannaaw li olof de wane siki demba duma tere suma jëm kanam waye dina ma jangal te li lam wala jangal moy li nga xamne mo ci bonon pour mu dolel li nga xamne mo ci baxon nga jël ko indi waat ko so it's very very important and I'm glad ne ñu ko start diko wax legi because li ngay xaar moy 2024 lañ nekk 2025 right the end of 2025 beginning of 2026 nga gis mu feel like election mu ngi ñëw si waaye otherwise everybody ku nekkaa ngi toppatoo sa soxla ku nekkaa si lu nekka kenn du wax and all that so da ngay benn parti laa dee gis bu leen neexee ñu wax bu leen neexee duñ wax nu ci des yëpp ñu ngi toog in hibernation doo xam da ngaa laajte you sit here and like where is my party I've not had my where is Bachile I've not heard from Bachile where is Essa Faal ñu Essa Faal mu ngi si xeeg bi mu ngi liggéey ay yooyu noonu you know what I mean in other civilized countries parties honestly you feel it you hear them you see them you know you see their actions waaye ku nekk du ignore and dañoo xaar lu leen neex ñu wax ko lu leen neexu duñ ko dañoo pikantu so I am glad there is a group but then one mistake also I think we need to clarify I don't think this is a political party right and I don't think they are saying that they are going to bring a candidate among the coalition my understanding is
they are calling
this is a people that come together and call a coalition for system change and they want to bring everybody else that is not affiliating or aligning with even the people with Barrow who can leave Barrow and feel that Barrow is not the people that can take us to the promised land they deassociate and come and join this coalition and within the coalition to agree on terms to say okay maybe the candidate will be somebody who is not even among any political party or the candidate can come from this particular political party but everybody should embrace it and form this strong formidable force that will go into election and be able to unseat the ruling party. It's not a political party, my own understanding, unless I'm wrong.
That is right.
And which I feel that anybody that brings that the current government is not it. It's not doing it for us, right? It's not serving the purpose or having the interest of the people should really see it as the other option. Because it's not just being fragmented. So I think what they're coming up is like to make sure fragments do they bring everybody under one umbrella to form that big formidable force that can do the job in 2026. And I applaud it because again, I am one person who feels that I don't align with the current administration because I'm one person who feels that they don't serve the interests of the people. I'm one person who feels that they're there for themselves. So definitely if I see something else that can bring about that change, I will applaud it, I will welcome it, and I will support it. And that's what I encourage everybody else to do. But not because of amulo moo tax nga feel ne opposition nga waaye bés bu ñu la joxee rek de nekkaatuloo opposition loolu du opposition loolu utkat la it's a hustler somebody kuy struggle ñooñu la loolu moo fi bari nag waaye not opposition because opposition dang dee am stance dang dee am naka lañ ko xatee déggu dafa am loo xam loo yaakaar te dang cee taxaw ngelaw bi di la yóbbuwaale unless loolu mu wécce ko waaye comme que loolu wécce ko xaalis du la change moto du la change fuel coupons do la change, trips do la change. Dugal la si trips you have no business. Just to pay you per diem will not change you.
Okay, thank you so
much. That's what I call opposition.
But they will never be opposition.
No, please.
And they decline.
Please.
No, because
coalition for change. For system change.
Coalition for system for rider.
Social media.
For rider.
No, the diaspora. Mr. Fonley,
don't say in the diaspora. Don't say in the diaspora.
The chairman is in the diaspora.
Okay, the chairman being in the diaspora,
but they have stakeholders within.
They have stakeholders here.
Oh, okay.
And they're very strong on the ground.
Oh.
Yes, you only know about the
chairman.
phone, the phone. Yeah. But the phone they are living in the diaspora does not mean this in the diaspora. It's localized. You understand? And I think the majority of their members are in the Gambia. Are locally here within different political parties.
Okay.
Yes, because again, when I was contacted, I did my time to find out because I want to know. It's not like
they contacted you.
It's not like a group in the diaspora. No, it is vast. It's about Gambia.
All right. But the man actually sent me a message. I think it's a US number. He sent me a message.
Yeah, because he lives in the US.
Okay. Talibo, nilko Allah mansakunda mantra call sambakan ko. So I left this coalition for system change pour mo le kafu pour president wa. No, I understand.
No,
na bla bla je boy.
No, akara rek. Ko yemen fu do.
No, le français te nga.
Umila hajole.
Jwala yo.
La hajo. Ndela hajo benti. Nde menke kanga ngam ngoli. Wala mun ndela hajo.
Bonye nyuko akijo parale. Ana kama fomo palindal.
Ali ikafuni samaye donc contractionnaire. Intel bani coalition no me ndel local. Ndel no mo secondary. On local. So ni yake is not a problem. Yenadro man dim ko e ko ala fele wo yetere la bara la ba kanna. Ina ta wala problem. Ba e ba kanna. Ndel fana binte kala tolete ni na fero man ni kaunda. Mais si la mel la moela. Ndel politician ol men be MPP ani APRC na alliance ol mumo be na political intelligence kala intact abelare. Ne welcome la. Parti wo parti ya fiko inanda kaflema ye kaflema. Barin tella doko ibo tarna banko kan. Demokrasi ibo tarna banko kan. Umar radi ibo tarna banko kan. Mote sipla, mote aresla, mote fofendem fole. Yeah, welcome. 2026 ta bayla nim bebe si mani dara kenga ko. Ta bay. Bari na dro. Ni na de bendel fanan tarna jak. Ibo da sadule ba. E partner su de jamba. Itel be gambia jannim be gambia ya la moto la. Ini badu ni badu. Ini tero ni tero. Iba lola drone be no holo ko tele ko be sinila. Ndey buté lañu banko kan ñambe la flé fall.
Coalition for system change.
Ni system change. Kafum. Ala nga kafum. Ata hanta ala jandi jam. UDP bibi dabo coalition fo jandi ngi konkon.
No, you know it's different. You know me for kan. You listen to name.
Nafat yo wol men
El after ani NPP alla NPP.
Hey
UDP.
Iko to ko jele borom barnde ko mo men foy. Partite opposition ko membe warra UDP ti. Ni naga fane be wo UDP le tarla je. Ini men binala men be tarla alliance la wol blado. 10% fa wa to sila men be la UDP ka. Ndel be la le foye fanka fu no madru ngi konko ngi dangal. Na political
munatne ya fo membe la UDP.
Membe la UDP ka. Fo UDP da male be kera je. Ngoy ite fanko ko parti don lebe bola je. Ndeka men foy wolle majority soto. In the opposition side. Ite le majority soto. So hannim 5 le bodo ganna 5 bodo ja 5 bodo ja ila rajini ka. O man dai sama dawdan. Ne kurun bi sifa kelal. Ni anu ina fo dum. Barne me so dum me kuli la.
Nina wa fa joinde be akoya contact. Wa fa joinde.
Bara akwa welcome. Ye fam mi welcome re sibum no wodo.
Okay, alright.
Ye fo fen di welcome. Buba ku wanto sila.
Okay.
Ala le sando. Ala le beno.
Alright, bayo.
So nim falo kara ni libdro.
Wala ala mu kito wala mu ala la kito to sila.
Nim 5 o'clock.
Ha, ala wala mu ala la kito ti.
Nim 5 o'clock.
Ning jom la fero banta firen ala la kito nada. Ibe sonna ala la kito. Ni man sok ala la kito la ni ala la be kelo.
Be to ko liw ite be limdo na fo ko janko.
Mo le fo ga
ite ko lim. Ko ala kito.
Wala mu tele bi wala mu tele wala yemo ila silam ni dawa
Ya ke say na la bu.
ite fong la salo ite fong la silam wala mu ite fong jaw fong
Ni ala ya ke na la bu de say. Nim 5 o'clock.
dan dem 5 o'clock ndebe sonna ala la kitol amangere ngam fom fa them people has decided what should I do? You want me to die to kill myself? I accept it with good faith.
Even ala bang.
Ndeke man sa kundala man niye banko do
Mo la sa ni ala ko
because man sa kundat na la jam isa fa opposition ta tarlete
Ani atiye.
No me la.
man sa kundat na la jam excellent
Ko on se me ken ni na ta no la. E winter. Tele atandi salfana. Jeni ala sa webina.
mak clean foy wala suno membe la president Adama Barrow kan wala be ken gis nat la ko banko ni do
ani ngey ga me la condition ko ken ngi wala
Coalition dole fa
da will no coalition me alon ko be president Adama Barrow la man sa kunda bondi la no don't think about it
so fatida boy no ba
ani
so pesa malo ga wala man sa kunda boy la
abe nata ta fo abe nyin 5 years of bandala ta 5 years do ka fa law mfana ngalo nga 5 president Barrow nasi na kacha
But I have 15 okala.
15 aboka
Okay, but I got.
No, ako ning do bang.
na do fana kala
Okay, after 2026 then 2031 election.
hansi mun da kun ke folo o fo mun dawna ti dembe mun dan la folo na ay kacha
Na la post fund I think.
na ay post fund I can because al fana be post fund ko Delta sonna na photo.
Go. Mulke Dakar men nante Dakar. Offer me
Please, can you go ahead, boy, please? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Mur foko farni. Na may ñolo nda.
Okay, go ahead. But you enter.
Tuwala be poso fandila.
President la ka photo fandi. La president si ta bele photo la fandi la.
Mereka minti la koro do.
Bari inte man ke president oti. Inte man ke president oti.
Ita man ka president. Bari man ke oti ñaw ñam bari bu ñu ko ci ci. Fa la ko fa la.
Okay. Stay.
Hay ka ko gendre bu jamba man ka fa la. So ko feke Cristiano mu mo bela ndabum ko.
Okay, thank you.
Inte didn't tata je ye honorable title dinna. Na responsibility falata falinta ona sanga problem all siata ya fo 20 soto non ona sanga sign abe 55
fo buje
ya understand
buje
problem
okay nya aman falling ndela kenya aman falling ndela tanya aman falling mbakela nun ñong mbakela signing tong.
Okay.
Yalo ikafo.
Sabon. Gawo. President Yaman Kori de mo support President Yaman. Amam Kori de buba fa ko ni ko. Buba. Yeah, anyway, thank you so much. Collective change. Anyway,
coalition for system change.
For system change. System change. Ala ba kile. System change. Yalo Aliba wala bo. Aliba is always no Aliba wala bo. Ako system change. Ako nyanda ka system change. So if there is another group may along ko to left of for a proper system change. Why not? But yalong member jewlo nyundu ko buwa. Anyanda kala gambino bill miro. Kaje ko President Barrow kana lo election wala o niya tala fana alafta ka lo election wala Gambia bege kilo ndi kabale karta wala. Alo se keno nyame na tala se keno true coalition. Why not? But remember you know comment ya fungo tola nyame falim bekele nyim banko kan left real change change me ya longo ye ko mel mention o ko nyulu wolbe solve la no nyame bugo banko be move kan dol be lorun koma and now nelen kamuru koma is because of some of the key things you mentioned, and those key things are very important in terms of national development. But now how are we going to do it? That is something me alongo fonna lamoy. I mean, when they start to do their job, because already Gambia dolem sida e miro sa ko pour Gambia ke kilondi Gambia no be ke kilondi kamasa kunna bondi masa kunna me alongo be Gambian ko la nafulu kasara kan kamasa kunna bondi masa kunna me alongo abe nepotism encourage ka kamasa kunna bondi masa kunna me alongo jambi tinyaro membe kedi banko ka siata masakunda me alon ko amana security ni ama tankandino so pour ko masakunda bon that should be a key priority to each and every one of us, because MPP masakunda almalen tankala and ko killing abe wala fana set up la ja wala nyundu ko because mbele me foka wala nyundu ko president Barrow nyande mira la ko killing kabring ak banko nyini ay sanyi sabal fo mole sanyi sabo banda ko 5 years ndana 5 years sa ko 10 years andum President Barrow, Momo ya visit 2016. Ala records are there. Ako, ya jembele jawre maralo ka jang 30 years. Ako ya jembele maralo ka jang 20 years. 22 years. Ako moda maralo ka nyim banko ka more than 10 years. Atla ako moda ka jang ko tangi. Ako atek mumo de melongo akaranda sada lo karaba jawra la akanda ya jembele. Sa te mumo de melongo karamolu balal. O daro karamolu ada karamna wala pour kaje ko ada sonna moye sanyi taw ko yim banko kanja. That was his statement. This is leadership. Nyadon ko. So say pour Gambien ko laje ko ni antara president Barrow lafta kawo nyinta ka tinya pour Gambie ke kilomuti. Ka ta ka president Barrow bondi. Is something that is very very important. Kada ma bondi for follow we should be a key. Because remember when we were fighting against Jambe. Now you Jambe overstated. And then overstaying I mean cost be a kalamutan. More file kita, more yemanta, tilimbalal kita banko kanjang, banko na full stata kasar. Because kunyaja oketa because it's overstay. So until that's not overstay le kotanke. And each and every Gambian should be part of any group. Meya lonko, they will be ready to uproot President Barrow here. Only ka bondi drong, kada bondi.
Odama is a key for me. Because why? We are changing a system. A system it was here before. Because New Atara, Gambia Banko Kanjang, there was no time limit. Ya Sadaro Karabaja Jamano. Ya Jamenata, Kabila Luan, the time limit Bondi. A system only change. So that system of Kabege B. The system is very important for us. Another group that put system of falling. I am telling them, we are with them. We are with them. I welcome the idea.
But why are you saying Jawara time or time limit BJ?
No. Jawara time or time limit man taraje. But ya jembele wato. 1997 koso kabiya 7 time limit obeje. 1997 kabiya 7 time limit ya jembele falling.
It was amended. Okay.
It was amended.
I just want to, because the way you said it was
No.
like Jawara time or
No.
So, but you said you welcome these people.
I welcome the idea. Pourquoi joko na coalition no soto jang. But cooking down Nyanda will understand. Ntolu as a UDP, we are a political party. And we are the biggest political party in this country. Kukiling, puru coalition of Kenyan Banko Kanya without UDP. Puru kam alambaro burande, abakola. There is no debate in that.
With that biggest party,
let's talk about a coalition. Okay.
Yeah, party new. Can I do party new fauna?
Okay.
Okay. Adam Baro, honey, most of the people you go pataka for inanang.
Okay. Abla African. Go ahead.
Ngame follow nyundo. Momo ya long kebe coalition of Kenyan Banko Kanya. Isenyi long ko. UDP mu political party me along Abidjan. Right now, political party Jamala Bidjang, Bedere. UDP is active doing politics here. So Purka President Barrow Bondi. Momo Yalonko, even now with any other game or with any other plan, my advice to you is to go try and make sure that in the UDPSC.
That's wrong. That's what killing for all of you to go.
Anyway,
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Abu Indicata. No. Dafa nga compare géej boo xam ne dafa am lifin xorom ak boo xam ne amul xorom.
So okay.
Mu ne mun ngaa naan si biir waaye mun ngaa naan si significance.
I mean, the reality is, coalition for system change, I personally, I welcome it. And then, let them make sure that they follow the right procedures in a stakeholder. Because to not economy right now, the situation right now, whatever means they may use not have unity. Anything we can put Gambian people together to fight against that political party there, NPP, a party may along that's super party may along a monthly follow the more and I am telling you, I will be in that group Kajoko Nanimbo. But in the my political party is UDP. Untola party UDP lady and Untolu already people are sitting. Yes,
that's the problem.
No, my party. Untola party is UDP.
You're preaching to the choir. You saying that my party is UDP.
Yes.
It's like telling us water is wet.
No, but let me tell you something. Yes, very good. My party is UDP.
So you are telling us, okay, Ning UDP man join though, you are not part of it.
Yes, because I'm part of UDP.
Okay, all right, it's clear. Thank you so much.
See, my problem is, I think he had Junja Nakofini, understand, and Lolo problem is Gambia, right? And many talk at nit, right? Nge watan. Gambian, like you say outside, New watan. mu ne ma dégg supportuma président Barrow waaye suñ fogee ne président Barrow muusut ku muus la mu ne parce que président Barrow understand na the fact ne politics is all about numbers nga wax ko lu ñaaw waxuloo ko ñaaw nga bugguloo ko boo ñëwee si moom does not change ne moom mooy président bi te mu ngi welcome everybody else look at big ñu debate ko and things like that and I tend to agree because this thing of I am this even if we have to talk I still have to show you I am this it changed a lot of things.
Okay.
But nene, that nobody in this country will deny this core. UDP is not big. Nobody in this country will deny that core UDP is not big.
No, he's not talking about that.
No. I heard what Nene is saying. And no, UDP is not also stopping anybody to join them.
From there, as I tell you,
let me tell you, UDP is big. And UDP is not stopping anybody not to join them.
Ne UDP ni GDC ni APRC voto alliance ni party do of no UDP.
No, Daddy.
Okay.
Daddy.
All right.
You say yes to it or you say no to it. Right. That fact will always remain 150%. And remember, I am that coalition will be caring. I am part of the coalition. I will always be part of it. If they come to UDP and my party as an administration accepted to join them, I will join them. We fight against the incompetent NPP political party member in Angola State House.
Okay, thank you, Bayo. Abarka bake. So, Mr. Bojang, the next topic or ngalong wato minturaje, but it's like there will be a bill that will be presented at the National Assembly. That is the bullying and cybercrime bill. So, purkaje ko intimidation, nendi role and all that sort. How do you see that bill? Do you think that bill should be passed, or bill it should not be passed?
I think it's premature for me to have a resolute opinion regarding that bill. Because what happens is the announcement I mentioned is very vague at the moment. The contents of the bill really need to be scrutinized, and I think that is what if I am to advise or to have an opinion regarding that particular bill, the assembly, the National Assembly members should really look at the bill, because I think part of what I read is bill owning more ku for mayalo as a mola jata kendia affect no. Who determines someone's data can affect or not affect? So all those things are things that need to be clear. Yeah. If, for example, President Barrow makes a funny statement, right? And then somebody uses that funny statement, and President Barrow thinks, oh, it's now going to affect my health. I think it is very vague. And again, most of this, from what we see in other parts of the countries, most of these cyberbullying and blah, 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 the executive use it to their advantage. It's one way of silencing dissent.
Yeah.
Because if the president can say this, I come and say, they say what? It can be something that can cause you some psychological trauma. It can threaten your life, your integrity, your health. But merely speaking the truth can make somebody psychological. Let's be frank. If ning bubantanga kono wande goke. Sate out. Mo ko abla kono wande goke. Forma affect. Ba to nyale foko. So it can friend. So this is it. They just want people to speak the truth. For me, I think I will, if I'm the parliament, before I say yes to that bill, I have to look at it critically. Because I know even merely speaking the truth can cause trauma to an individual. So if the bill comes, that will say, okay, anyone who says this, intimidate people. Somebody can say, because Silvo said this is intimidating me. And then he will just go to the courts, waste the state resources adjudicating it. So until I hear what, this, I'm very suspicious about this bill. I am not saying I reject the bill, no, because I don't know all the contents. But I'm very, very suspicious because I have seen the executive animal may assemble for bankun kan. Because you bill okay to le protect. Ninga tonya for you. Melba Palaso, in Bilo Legana protect dinner more dolty. And again, I think it's very, very bad for these people to come with this bill at this time. You know why? How many Gambians use social media? Really? We have other laws and bills that should come in this country. For example, President Barrow is a real estate mogul in the Gambia, isn't it? Okay. Even laws on our this thing, landlord and then tenants.
Land management.
Is an issue.
Land management.
Land policy in this country is an issue. You have a lot of things that we do not do that affect each and everybody in this country, even the ants in this country. But you are coming with a law that will affect just a section of the society. And you're saying, oh, it's good because that. But again, if you go to social media, who are we actually talking more about? Is it not the president?
Yeah.
Is it not the ministers? Now you're bringing the bill basically, logically, to protect themselves. So that you and I cannot speak the truth. Because me saying President Barrow, if we know that he is President Barrow like this, he cannot even be alkali in Mankamankunda. It's very, very intimidating to the president. Let's be frank. So he can use it against me. So I think in this country, for example, Ning Laftakan Deputy Bondi, Deputy Bumoto, Yala Fenko Section 92, if I don't forget, Section 91, 92, you have the recall. But the procedure and everything which the assembly should work on to make sure it's plain and the procedure is there, the formalities and everything, they did not do it up to now because they know that it's against them. Most of these people, if the recall process actually had been completed something, most of them during the vehicle fenkoning ilamol be recall. Manana imo fena. Oh, vehicle maring baldi. So it's like Nimmaza kundania one of these in the support no one. Ika bill mel fena. A manche bill ti me yalong ay banko be na fa. Na judicial officers la bill jela na former presidents la bill jela
Yes.
We are now seeing cyber something.
These are the kind of bills.
But ask yourself, how many governments are using?
These are the kind of bills government someone.
This is
But
so
the
bad.
bills is only going to be for the interest of them.
So that is for me, that's my concern.
Yes.
I'm not saying people should continue on hate and other things on social media. No.
But they say intimidation. Now, how are they going to describe that?
Determine.
Yeah, how are they going to determine?
No, it is like, look, it's like we are fighting for this sedition law. This sedition law. You know, sedition, there is a measurement for sedition. Okay, but fight come, you are bringing a kind of law, it's like, it's supporting, I mean, sedition almost. This cyber from going, and this sedition, back.
This is why I said, for the record, it's all for the. I don't know the context of this. That is why I cannot say yes, it should go or not. But I will advise the parliament to actually look at it, because as I said, truth can be intimidating. If this comes into force, believe it or not, people cannot say the truth as it's supposed to be, and that is one thing that spoiled our country. In our homes, people will do things. Therefore, it means disrespect. So if the president does something wrong, you tell the president the truth. It is intimidating. It is disrespectful. And that is why I always tell people, if you look at human nature, you look at conventions, you understand that sometimes somebody can say there is no law, and it's true. Because what is law in this country is not law in the US. What is legal here is illegal in the US.
Yes, yeah.
So you understand that. I think this government should not come up with these things. I'm not saying it's not important, but we have things that are very, very important that should come as law in this country.
All right. Thank you so much. Nene, the cyberbullying and cybercrime bill is set to be presented before the National Assembly. Do you think it's a good bill?
First of all, I would say the people that are presenting it, let them go and check in the dictionary the correct meaning of cybercrime and cyberbullying.
Bullying, yes.
First, because you cannot have a lack of understanding of something and you're advocating for it.
Yes, the wording itself.
It's a problem, poor man. Because, and I believe strongly they haven't done that. And I would first of all advise that no. At the end of the day, in this context, being naked, xam nga gis nga initially su nekkoon ne government bi buñ just ñëwee initially in 2016 right ñu wax ne okay this is our agenda this is our naka la am na lu gaay dee wax NDP National Development Plan is this is what we're going to do. These are immediate, these are short term, these are long term, right? And it cuts across the board in all sectors. And you don't have to convince me, restructuring, building the hospital or demolition or doing, you don't have to convince me it's right. By its action, man am na xel war naa gis ne ñi de li ñoo def nii lu baax la parce que du ne pour ñoom rek la gis naa si suma boppa keneen feel the same way keneen feel the same way you don't have to convince me ne doing a security sector reform is a necessary thing I should be able to see because dundoon naa prior to this current administration man fi léegi man I should be able to see ne li ngeen di def lu baax la te dinaa si gis suma boppa keneen ak keneen na si gis suma boppa there shouldn't be any convincing understand or PR job done media houses coming being paid to do anything else people should be able to see for themselves and have a sense of belonging have the buy-in and then they support it and applaud it right now su nekkoon ne lii yëpp defoon nañ ko from inception right fu mu nekk ni kenn du wax ne sax it's premeditated or it's a witch hunt or they're doing it for certain people and here and there and here and there remember fataleku ngeen I think it was during Batambe's time. They presented something about
Yeah, Batambe's time.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and then is it the president and whatever, a certain sector of people, and left everybody else. Imagine, no, it's just a minor percentage.
The same bill coming up.
A minor percentage of the population. You wanted to protect those people, protect them more than us giving them a position, protect them more than us working hard and pay our taxes and pay them. You understand? They live off of what we pay them, all the privileges and everything. Yet still you want to bring extra protection and say, buñ leen wax dara, te ñun ñoo leen jox liggéey, buñ leen criticize, buñ leen waxuma kenn bu mu saaga ndey. Man ku ma saaga ndey ma saaga ndey. Ku ma saaga ndey naa la matta bi nga naaca. Su ma mënu dinaa la saaga ndey because rightut. Culture buñ nekk sax moko rafetalut. In any way dafa rafetut. Wax bu ñaaw sax moo rafetut njëkka moo tax dañuy wax ne rafetal ko. Wax bu rafet garab la. So man kondoonuma wax bu ñaaw kondoonuma saaga kondoonuma xaste kondoonuma sosal in any way parce que ku ñeme dangaa wax dëgga ku ñeme dangaa wax nam fa nekkee doo ci yokka doo ci wàññi te man I consider myself to be one of those bari wuñ nag let's be clear bari wu fi you understand why at the end of the day why this understand you have to nañu wax clearly lan mooy the objective lan ban purpose la moo lan moo fa nekkutoon loo xam ne lii su ñëwee dina ko defar lan moo fa newutoon loo xam ne lii su ñëwee dina ko yokka te yokku bi dafa nekk for the interest of everybody Gambia yëpp amul xaj ak seen ndax am nga position ndax amuloo position ndax yaa ngi si position because su dee nekk nga si position yow lañ jox position du sa yaay du sa papa du sa rakka du sa mag su nekkee ne ñu ngi wax si yow sa yaay bokku ci sa papa bokku ci sa mag bokku ci understand nga so sa yaay bu ci village bi amul dara pour def yow sa position bi nga am fii nii because am na ñu bari ñu am position taxul seen kër yi mu am fence taxul seen kër yi si village bi mu am ndox taxul seen kër yi mu am lampa so yow nekk si government njëriñut leen so yow suñ laa xas di la saaga waruta am dara pour defa ñoom understand nga so loolu yi man d'accord naa si waaye bugguma anything loo xam ne it will be selective justice it will be segregatory bugguma loolu te man loolu mooy suma gom-gom ci lii so moo tax ñu war koo seetaat ko lu ñu mun a indi dafa war a nekk loo xam ne du ne nguur bi nii rek de because loola loo bi su ñëwee nguur bi mu génn fi beneen nguur bu ñëw dinañ ci gis seen boppa because ni muy protecté nguur bi su dee ne dugal nañ ko dina protect beneen nguur ak beneen nguur ak beneen nguur du nekk rek ne pour ñii rek la suñ fi génnee ñeneen ñëwaat gis ne ñi bañ ko defee ñoom rek lañ ko defaroon so ñu ne dañ am pour def suñ boppa loolu waste of time la waste of government resources la and then yàpp ñu la ñun askan bi ñun yàpp ñu la
okay thank you so much Talibo ñim bilo la ko moyle nendirol anin kam molu silandi online wala ka kufo mola mi alonko aba fila la ko ala sondomo jahasele ase sambano kiti wala e lafta wala kala luwati iti aje nyaade
wo ko de nyin awasio dina nyaton ko ya kele la kudubol to membe social media pour bi dina ñaton ko
jumala yake no
dina ñaton ko di tata kudu bolto ba fu kan politician on de complain kala na ye ma lumen ma fana me ma de bar na ye ma lumen wonu ne ka munda ka fu ko no ko nyin jawyata de pake
no bare duna ñaton ko mo bu ka wo neng or whatever politician no aka wolle ma
la moy drone
aka wolle ma
abe men drone memma isi almamu ne ni non isi president ne ni non isi mo ne mi alon ka fu fentable fang yawne san ibole fo kante ngo wonan diro mambeta amman beta mo mun dinna mo kana jibe ka fu ko man sa kundala tamud wala president talama atele be mol kunna adundi nya atele ka adundi atele ka bonni naning idea na sonda ko kilina Mr. Boja e memfo wala nyindi ko ya jibe ala category nyaadi lo inyanta mun dunda mun nyanda tala kito to ani memma nyanda tala kito ye mol faham yandi wala ya understand because ko kudo ma bina ka mol kan bari ni yake nya doma askeno asikana defama because harama duma askeno ay kana mo duma
translate
ya understand
dafa am niñ ko defee mun na ko réccu moom base bi ci mo mun na am ci biir mo wax la waaw mo harama duma moom da koy def wa wax seeta moom da koy def
ibe fenne natla be alon ka fuko ate teneni la mo ko do ay mo do ma mo do ka kumo do fa manka tla bilinti bar harama diya na solo moti imagine hani mo fa fam ay category so do do bi je moto ta e mo tampon a manke sawt bar mo fa la yaw na sa do bi je stay si mo fa ya wula kaman bar ni ya be crossing ma be mo fa la so nga fo la ko ya jibe kende dibi dol men bida si la kunna ya categorize kende ya jibe mol fana ni fahama ko kono bake andu malala ko ka fo ko president Adama Barrow ni mbole protect la au minister adem be le protect la because in ka jile dina nyaton ko fon ika nyoneni ni maroka platform ko ka nyoneni kari itam kafiru lati kari bidala jahannama inka moy do ka yawna sa
ani mo nende sifa fo mo ya fo ko itam kafiru lati
ite ya nindirti bar mo do bije e kafiri ya ko do man kafiri ya ko do ni mo ko ni mo kafiru lati wala mi man alalo adum be bina ta kan alale so ni me te subject wala on ko ya ko wallahi fama neni akoy te fama me kar la muso kono man dalo wol mu kulati me alon ko is dangerous
ka nana tara ni kono mandiro ko tala dum ko man ke nan
do evidence le so do na woto
kono mandiro kay wo evidence je woni kono mandiro wala dingo botaje
no
evidence so ni so kono mandiro
ite ta fo no lan
ni wala muso kono mandiro
nene ite ta fulante ko ye muso ro kono mandiro imalo
sai mama imalo
ni ko ye kono mandiro de son nawla
ante makono makai
so
ni moye je ya no konte makono ma
so sai o man ke kran
mama won tara kala
mo si ta fo sai ni te man ke ile kono mandi te ko ye kono mandi
bari ale sama kidi
abin sama kidi la ko fo ke nebulo so
tal boss no sa or etika min foteng on wal or di wol
yalla be ta tari cyber bullying la kono ya on sari ya on sari
abamu
yalla wala ni
ko mu ne yep si lol la bokk
okay
sa même fo ka wala ñindi ko isi minister nani isi almamu ne isi business la nani ite journalist o fa si nani bu ba gaji ko e o mangu ya lam ka foko afa market na ba market ten fo ñan to fula bu bayele ba
hani
ima ñen no fula bu bayele par wol be ka kele sainte andu lu am kata maje
natara amanke natara buba
namanke
manyan na fula
wala mu wala tinandi ko
namanke manyan na fula bari natara aketale
hakeda
kafo kasitije
mambala wala
okay
wala nan ko
sa the point is
wala nan ko fanan ko comme ibe evidence so comme ne atra ko nte ndela ko nyeko neni ay kono inane akono man
Ngo ñing kono ko.
Ito fana yo fate directly.
Okay, so the point is, okay, ñin luwa mol jamal kam folem ñinti ko. Another program masakunda protect because no matter ngana let me ask the question because nga mbete le ñinin kaka because luwa dol bijande mi alonko nga police wol jele e ka oppositional arrest ke sambo question bari mol mi alonko e ka masakunda support the same thing kake e buka wol arrest say nin ñun luwa nata e ko intimidation nim moy kuma fo president oma masakunda is obvious ko maybe bite arrest la porque samba porque ñinen ka wala samba kiti wala but what about ning abota molu bulu million ko e ka mansa kundale support wala abota mansa because nga jele president fonka nga jele minister ka ko
bilo ñin ko yele ko abe president da mal protect la ni ya fo opposition
no bilo ñin neta o fola
silam ta député bu ko député ya londi mol la ko ab momo nding o e dum sa men tambi da nga tambi won
ban loi mi men mulu o mantra fengi kam folo
abeke sa
loi mi
abeke
what I'm saying loi
député bu ko ngene te bi dantel man tam député bu ko del be vele kan jall men ñanta loi ñi ndundi la wala bi jeen
ani man tam wele kan de
yow na sa
don't say wele no
na tra be
wele la
2016 kana
wele mo si jabara ha fo
kana 2021 ha nem dro men ka man sa kunda ase mo wartale bari
image
anu hani say nem dro men ka man sa kunda hani sini be binda hani ngin ko to tenne fereng aman tol di stop fenna bari abila khoro mo banka
man sakunda sitale nandiro kan bare masakunda membe jang yen nandiro min ke wola mar mirako masakunda be kala jang sanji tanlulu o ila nandiko
imamu
nandiko ye tambi wola nandiro ma mambe ke ya period
yo sa ila modrom imaga siri moya nini imaga soro ay dol fa wala mo fanati no don ka fo adam ya jame me bon la asmo mu dawla
aman nene mo bota do ko nendiro le ke
okay
o te banna
talibo let's move
ndabi jeli ya jame jaw ka sama
let's
ha o be ka dan
e jaw ka sama
go back to Kasama
I speak to
you o be fo dan mo i mo le arasala
okay bye
so wala nan ka fo ko wala atinan ni muta rocket sa ni don ka ta muta kira par loi e tarje loi me alon ka fako abe bamban na mota kila modu la ta kila modu fana ta kila modu
okay nyenka ni mota lota wala political platform nem or whatever ayenne nte choose ton ko nta sambala loi de ayenne ngane sign
yanda be sambala loi
okay that's cool
yes
that's okay
bye
ma ni e okay ni mo dunku yanda mo e dunku yanda sambala police
Baby Kalaja.
Okay. Tell Bantale, please. It's okay. Tell Bantale, please. Go ahead, Bayo. Just go ahead, please. Tell Bantale. Bayo, go ahead. About this bill, Bayo, let's go, please.
Look, boy, So I mean, cybercrime, cyberbullying. You understand? I think Nene Mimfo, the definition you want me to look into that very well, and I believe the people will be when they have to deal with this bill, because cybercrime, beyond what is exactly cybercrime. You understand? So in another bullying now. I mean, so about define nyadile, or how are you going to measure? I mean, more level of bullying. So, young, I think the difficulty here is about the Evidence Act. Evidence Act on some of these acts, because young already more bully. You understand, young? Right now the law is not there, but if you bully me, I have to take you to police. And if I take you to police and I have enough evidence for you bullying me, there are laws there, as a marriage sort of knowledge. So, but now
the Evidence Act, there is also an Evidence Act, may along code, wala ke, jail call use, put the case solo, case solo GB, a far boy to the bomb boy, you understand? So the difficulty there might be about the Evidence Act, but not about the law. Some of these issues may be karakanting, katara moyala a bully, cybercrime like a more whatever. Is all some of those are already crimes. Yes, more police, the police can deal with it. So, but Kasamanang in the form you left Kasamanang Yaming is mainly to silence people. So we have to look at it. How is that built to democracy? Because this government is proud of calling themselves as a democratic government. So they have to also know that there are some laws. You really play with your democracy. You bank democracy because some of these laws at some point have been a media dissemination form because people will be scared to speak because so but there are some certain bills at the end of it you can certain laws so for me basically for now below man along exactly belonging animun kuni munkula mina but nde belonging nyama wolo nyundo the bill natale mainly pour ka more silence in because remember kedim banko ko jang limra jama kerin jang government wants people to be silent government mon la fi mol ya foko e be sunyaro men government mon la mol ya foko e be limbala men government doesn't want people to criticize them. And we have the citizens. So we have right to criticize them. I will advise my fellow politicians. I will advise my fellow Gambians. Nakata na alterance. Na kumakango lega fendi meyalongo. Abe Cairo sabaden. Labago Cairo fendi meyalongo kumara bagel. That advice mo dila mobile, and I'm advising all political party heads. Let them advise their people go. Ila fokango is long because kumakango ite ka fole akata agrada mento ase tinyaro keno jel o bebe ko nyungu comme talbo be example mel dikante comme let's say ko comme ne la fanyame nim ko men kita moyo fo but molo o kumo nyum fo yawsan okay ite ajo ko wela memi ay la character de tinya whatever so but I meant for asudele I meant for na mo suru atafola this is the point here so say what nko some of this while some of these laws, from the back, Janim be approved. Because look, Molef Mena, I can't get come below the Kerakan science thing. Ni FGM bill. Ni FGM belonging, a GBB, a Gibito, debate Tansaman and Pay, Kura, yes, some Egypt. Among the just because of the below me along with someone and be or put below in your bondage. Below in bondage, a colliering. So those kind of bills, Janibe Landila, follow. You have to think. You need to consult people. You need to consult, Bankol Melango, democracy begin. For it, is this a real practice of democracy?
Thank you so much.
This is my point here, and then Mimbo Talbo will you go. Talbo, Ila Diamula Mole, Ila Laji Bambo Nulu, and Dondo. Yamule, Alabamolo. But remember, you have to speak our mind, and we will speak our minds. Let us make sure that Nadiamo be constructively, but we will speak our mind. Thank you. And IGP, I remember when you go Kapako, I will someone, hey, IGP cannot stop people from speaking. Before he become IGP, along with other people who are IGP. IGP, let me tell you something. IGP can come stop me. I don't tell nobody
time is finished. Let's move on. Thank you so much. I will talk about the IGP. I will talk about the IGP. It's not IGP stuff. Next time we will. It's not part of the program. So, Alabarka Bakel, Muranal, Neokela, Arjumana Laltini, Alakitala. Ngana sponsor to KJ back a program of Fasaka Cement and the smart GSM technology, a nice building. talending opposite Fabaka to Bojara Corrado aning Lati Kunda Bambo Gara soro Basebe Eco Bank Lebala Alcitano care find fanam purka Cordal Sangia soro Gambia Caro Bela Alcitano LG wala sunu care fananke electronic bagaso sang me along ke wala wafi Gambia Banko kanjang ela Kundal to taring ngana technician tendu bi sirele be timo nyaro sire drame attending Mustafa Kamara Lamin Jallo. Yes, camera bi to lebe aning Ramatulai Jao. Ngebe tentu ki jay baki kataranyang program ko fo arjumanala. Bye bye.
Are you tired of your outdated mobile phone? Are you in search of the latest and most advanced mobile devices available? Look no further. Welcome to Smart GSM Technology, your ultimate destination for all your mobile phone needs. At Smart GSM Technology, we take pride in offering the widest array of cutting-edge mobile phones on the market today. Whether you are an Android enthusiast or an Apple aficionado, we have the perfect device for you. Our dedicated team of experts is here to assist you in finding the ideal device that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you are seeking a sleek and powerful flagship phone from leading brands like Samsung, Apple, Huawei, the latest Tecno and Itel phones, or something simpler like original Android and iPhone chargers, power banks, flat screen TVs ranging from 32 to 55 inches, and various electronics materials, we have got you covered. Looking for a budget-friendly option without sacrificing quality? We offer a wide range of affordable smartphones that still deliver outstanding performance. Are you one of those who crave innovation? Our selection includes the latest foldable phones with their futuristic designs and versatile capabilities. But it's not just about mobile phones themselves. At Smart GSM Technology, we understand the importance of accessories in enhancing your mobile experience. From stylish cases and screen protectors to wireless chargers and Bluetooth headphones, we have everything for you under one roof. And let's not forget about our exceptional customer service. Our friendly staff is always ready to assist you with any question or technical issues you may encounter. With Smart GSM Technology, you can own your dream mobile phone without breaking the bank. So why wait? Visit Smart GSM Technology today and unlock a world of possibilities with our incredible range of mobile phones. We also offer mobile phone repairs. You can find us at our main branch at Tabokoro Nice Building, as well as locations in Talending, opposite Fabakari Tombonjara's compound, Latrikunda, at the Bamboo Garage and Basse beside the EcoBank. For more information, feel free to contact us at 7466 or 75 Smart GSM Technology, where your mobile experience begins.
CareFinder is a real estate company that focuses on property development within the Gambia. We pride ourselves with providing not just quality and durable houses, but also state-of-the-art designs tailored to our clients' tastes and expectations. Our unique experience and expertise is second to none in the industry. We are currently building and selling 3-bedroom bungalows at Sukuta Traffic Lights and Jabang. We're also building and selling 3-bedroom story buildings at Sukuta Paradise. Other sites are also in the pipeline. With CareFinder, payment options are available. With just 40% deposit, you can get your house started. For more information, contact us on 329-5188, 727-0049, 709-8418. You can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram at CareFinder. With CareFinder, you are assured of a secure investment.